What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Happy Monday. What's up? I see we got Drew in here. We got Alexstorm, Twitch in here. We got Merg, the Yeeter. The Yeeter themselves is here. We got Butterman. What's going on, dude? How you doing? How's everybody doing? Timmy Turnup. What's going on, Timmy Turnup? Devil Spawn. What's going on, dude? How you doing? Dubs, what's up? Already spamming our we got the new PogChamp emote in here, everybody. If you haven't seen that one yet, and all the subscribers want to get some cool emote spam in, go right ahead and spam that all around like crazy. But it was fun. I decided to take yesterday, just chill for a little while and build that, or create that thing. I was just like, I'm gonna jump in Photoshop for the day. I just want to doodle, and then that's what came out of it. I think it's so funny. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb looking, but I absolutely love it. How's everybody doing today? Remember when you just started doing this? Insane to see it now. Oh, I know, right? It's crazy. the Twitch stream itself and everything. Sorry, I'm trying to get over to where we are in the Minecraft world. But I'll just wait. The Twitch stream and everything has evolved. Like, all the lights in the background really evolved. And just like everything has evolved so much. It's really, really cool. Not working for you. It should be working. He's not going to say my name is too difficult. Christoflax. Flax. Yeah, I can't. I'm giving up on that. Aloha to you. AXWZ. What's going on, dude? Super Taco, what's going on, dude? Good enough. It was an attempt. There very much was an attempt to that one. So, he said my name, not to flex. Drew, I know. Drew, it's very hard to remember that one. I came by to say hi. You started up when I was about to go to dinner. Oh, a little froggy. I'm sorry about that. We'll be going for a little while, so if you need something to chill when you're post-food coma mode, like when you get back from dinner, we'll probably still be live. Unless you have like a 5-hour dinner, then probably won't be. Only shows up on stream, not in chat. It should show up in the chat too. Maybe try refreshing. I just added it today, so it still could be processing. Moon with the absolutely nothing. Just clean my glasses here real fast. They were getting a little foggy on me. I asked question, any beard tips to get growing one? It's gonna be very, very itchy. And it's gonna be very itchy for a few weeks. And then it just won't be itchy anymore and you'll be fine. But the hardest part is getting through the itchy point. Also, I know that you are a Pacific Northwesterner, so, you know, beard oil and all those things, and like the shave oil and everything, very much recommend it. And get like a trimmer so you can actually like comb it down, because like for me, it just goes woo, straight out to the sides and does not look good, so you gotta keep trimming it. Expected the absolute nothing to actually do something. Moon, would I do something with it? I'm not that type of a jokester. We'll try to have a meeting after that. No worries, man. I was in the Vigo stream, yes. Gardner Gulfy, what's going on? All right, let's jump here to the Minecraft, everybody. That's the black screen. There we go. I forgot to reset the session for the day. Let me do that real fast while we're thinking about it. Can I do that here? I can't. Can I? No, they up. No. No. Don't do this to me. What did you do? No. What's going on here? No. Sorry. I know y'all can't see any of this. Oh, where did they hide this now? Oh, no. Streamlabs OBS, which is what I use to host a stream and everything, they just moved the options around that I use all the time. What the heck? We gotta wait. Is the daylight cycle on? I was taking screenshots last. Looks like it's moving. Okay, we're fine. Happy MLK Day. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that's today. What are we looking for? Is it on the dashboard now? No, that's online. F's in the chat, man. RIP indeed. Studio mode? No, not studio mode. Multi-stream. I don't want to multi-stream. No. What's going? All right. Also, the construction's still going on above me, so if you hear banging sounds, there's nothing I can do about it. All right. Well, whatever. I'll figure that out after stream. OBS moved options around. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so what I want to do today is we want to fill in the trees in this area here. I think it's going to be pretty cool to be able to get all that stuff done. But I think we're down to that much and that much right with those. Our snow is pretty low. Throw you in here. I think it might not be a bad idea to start today off with a little bit of leaf gathering, at least for some... No, let's just build. Let's just build as much as we can. We're very low on those. Let's do... No, that's wrong. Where's the rest of my stuff? I know I had more wood than that. I think I put it down in our little cave base. I'm very discouraged to play because I died today and lost everything. Ooh, Dubs. I'm sorry, dude. F's in the chat for Dubs, everybody. Is the footage okay? I mean, all the footage is fine. All I want to do is reset the daily top dono and top cheer things. These things. Because, like, where it says Solio, that was on Friday's stream. So. Just me trying to fix things, but Solio gets to have daily top dono 2 days in a row. Unless somebody beats him out of there. Yeah, there's all my wood. Okay, I knew I was going crazy. I was like, I know I have more. What the heck is in this shulker box? Why do I have just that in a shulker? I probably had a great reason for doing it, too. We're going to do that. Why did I put my dark oak in here? I don't know. You go in there. Empty that shulker. I think I had some other shulkers in here. I got a few. Or was I storing? I don't know where the heck I was storing everything. No, the extra shulkers are over there. Got it. Okay. Storage things with a whip, everybody. Oak. Birch. I swear I had like 3 stacks of oak fences. But maybe we just go make more. Let's go take these sticks with us because that'll come in handy to save ourselves a little bit. We can do that. This. Throw our grass over there and make as many of these things as we can. Okay. I did take all the sticks. I did. There's 8 more. Perfect. All right, cool. Very nice, very nice. Oh, Dubs. Oh. Thanks, Dubs. What'd you do? No, that's fair. Thanks, Dubs. I thought you had been banned. I was like, what did you do? I didn't think a mod could get banned. What'd I miss? Oh yeah, exclamation point texture pack will get you a link to that one. Load the texture pack in 1.14, then switch to default, and now the textures are mixed, but it's the sky and connect textures. The texture pack's currently built for 1.15, so I don't know if it goes back perfectly, but it should be. You shouldn't have too many issues with it. Doctor Strange, what's going on? Trolls out in force today? I know, seriously. Hey, I just thought it'd be cool if you made a Shangri-La type thing high in the mountains behind a waterfall or something, like a huge lush rainforest with a temple in it. Just an idea. So Piggy, I've been wanting to do that on the far side of the mountains, is like dip it down into like a super lush jungle environment, but you know, that's probably years down the road. But I like the idea though. I love the idea of having like those really warm, just like crazy warm and lush and all that stuff, like environments in the middle of like a snowy area. I think that'd be a really, really cool. Izzy Cat, tell her I said hi as well. Yeah, Dubs, the 1.15 one should be on Patreon. I'm gonna open that every time. But I thought I might have made it public already. If I know there's at least one on Patreon for download. Let's do a few more of these. That's gonna be way too many. Oopsies. This is good to get a start. So there's one set of wood stuff. We can do this. And bam. All right, now we are set up, ready to go. Let's do some tree building, folks. You ever think about building mountains somewhat Bionicle inspired in the future? I'm not really sure what you mean by those, Colo, so. But other types of mountains, probably, maybe. I don't know. I want to finish. I'm focused on this mountain range here first. Let's do, that's kind of a raggedy one. So let's do like this. Let's do bam, and not like that. That was not what was meant to happen. Androma, thank you so very much for the Prime sub, my friend. I appreciate the support. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe we can just do this here and like that. I feel like they made the text. The text is also smaller. Like my chat text is definitely smaller than it normally is right now. The year is 2043 and Whip is still building mountains. And trees. Don't forget the trees. Congrats to the 10K. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you everybody. If you are new in here or recently followed the Twitch stream and everything, we hit 10,000 followers on Friday's stream. So we got a nice little bit of a bonus going on for, we got 10,000 followers now on Twitch, which is absolutely awesome. It was very cool to be able to hit that milestone. So thank you very much. What am I missing here? Piggy Bum, thank you so very much for the resub. All right, what the heck, Twitch? This mini feed thing sucks. I don't want the mini feed. It's not showing the resubs. Piggy Bum, thank you very much. Love the content so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your message isn't showing on my end. I'm gonna have to look into this thing here for a second. What did they? All right, folks. I'm sorry. I gotta fix this. It's bugging the crap out of me here right now. Let me fix this real fast. What did you do? Please. What did you do? F's in the chat. Duplex, OBM, Rear, Colo, and VZL. Thank you all so very much. And Dovin. Thank you all so very much for the follows, my friends. Okay. Scene overlays. No. What is going on? Why did they do this to me? Why they gotta do me like that? Get help. No. I'm panicking! No, that's audio settings. Why would it be in there? There used to be like a go to old alerts mode, and now old alerts mode just isn't here. They like removed old alerts mode, and the mini feed, their new one here, sucks. It doesn't show everything. Because it doesn't show primary subs. I don't know what's on. It's gone. The option for this is gone. I'm gonna have to look into it later. All right, well we're doing it live today, everybody. All right, let's get back to the Minecrafts. It may be cool if you did something like the Hunger Games districts, but different time periods. That would be kind of fun, Doctor Strange. I've thought about doing something like that, but I don't know if that would really fit inside of this world per se, just because I got a little weird about what I actually include here, you know? Just because I feel like adding a build to this world has to be very thought out, because everybody else is going to poke holes in the why I did it versus why I didn't do something else. So I've kind of avoided the idea of doing any like futuristic things or stuff along those lines, but I have very much wanted to like incorporate some different eras into here. I think steampunk is probably about as far as we're gonna go with that type of stuff, but we'll see. I need help build your mountain. We're working on a tree right now, man. We'll get to the mountain soon. I promise. We are going to do some mountains today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And up and down, and left and right, and up and down. Could you dedicate a block to me? You got to give me a good reason why. Ain't no free block dedications around here. What's the reason why? Let's do you. We all need a dedicated tree, dude. Make sure you sure made enough of them. I really have. I think Guardian King is currently the only person with a dedicated tree inside this world. Oh, that's why this was so weird, because I did that one fence short. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well, we're gonna make a derpy looking tree here, friends. We're about to make the super derp. Let's do that. I'm messing with my own way of doing things here, man. What's wrong with me? Does that look just super weird? It looks a little flat, but that's fine. Looks like we're building trees. Yeah, Connor, we're going to be doing some tree building to get ourselves started here today. And then we'll jump into some mountain building. So I know everybody probably doesn't want to see tree building day after day after day. But what I want to do is I want to finish up this area. If we can get all the trees built in this spot, I'm going to be in a very, very happy spot. Like, that for me is like goals right now. I just got to build my trees, man. Just got to build the trees. Now we are going to leave that there. Don't the patrons have a cave where you put their other heads? Yeah, Dubs, we updated it last video. It was updated. I think yours might still be under your last name. The last Minecraft name that you had. Ramses or something like that. Because I haven't updated, I haven't added people's heads, like duplicates of any of the heads. So if I throw it in there once, that's kind of where it is. So we can see who's been supporting for a really, really long time, because their heads will be at like the front of the cave. And then like as people support more and more, the cave is getting deeper. So we added a few new wings to the caverns themselves, which was fun. And I've got some cool build ideas for things coming into the caves later. It's just kind of got to get around to it. There's our derpy squat tree. That looks fine. That's not bad. Maybe if you find a big desert with nothing in it, you could maybe try to build a Wild West kind of town with it. I see, Devin, I would almost rather do that in like a mesa. I feel like mesas are perfect for that. Like what Sausage is doing on Source Block, that's like the prime real estate for a Midwest town. Only been a patron for an old name. Dubs, weren't you a patron briefly for way back then? Or maybe I did add you. I can't remember. Four, 5, 6, 7. Warm Spoon, you know exactly why you're timed out. Check, but I don't remember. Yeah, that's fair. If not, then I did add you, because I added everybody I hadn't added yet, and I have a spreadsheet on my side that I keep track of all of it. I can't remember. I added like 150 heads. There's a lot of things that were added into it. Twitch is mean to me and time me out for 5 times. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have you ever thought about doing Native American stuff, like cliff dwelling style building? I've not really thought about the cliff dwelling, but I've thought about doing like some teepee stuff. I did a long time ago. I did a tutorial on how to build a Native American teepee, like a traditional one, and I had a lot of fun doing that. And so I thought it'd always be kind of fun to revisit that again, but I've just kind of never really gotten around to it. So maybe one day in the future, but no plans right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You said you would dedicate a block to me if you had a good reason. What would that be? Very good reason, because if I start doing it, I open the floodgates, and then everybody's going to want a block dedicated to them. A good way to do it is to not beg for it, though. The more you beg for asking for something here, the less likely I am going to do it for you. I'm kind of a stubborn person. We must remain in tree form. Yeah, there you go. This is nice few little extra ones right in there. This is gonna fill up quick, everybody. I promise y'all, this is actually gonna fill up This area probably won't take us too long. I think we like cut it off all the way over to there. It shouldn't take us too terribly long to do all of these, so we won't be here all day, I promise. Yeah, we already did all that right there. It's brand spanking new. We've been dealing with Twitch problems. You want to try Conquest Reforged? It seems so fun. Reforged is pretty cool. It's would definitely, if you like building in Minecraft, definitely mess around with it. But also, it's not for everybody. I will say that about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It makes sure you find a healthy community to join for it. Because one of the biggest flaws with Conquest Reforged, I find, is their community is not very inviting, especially towards new players and new builders. It's just never really been an inviting place because they all very much see themselves as the top of the building crew, and so they expect everybody on there to build really well, and they kind of just, they're not the friendliest when it comes to reviewing builds or things like that on a lot of the servers. It gets a little harsh when you try and apply for ranks and everything. Here for the trees? Awesome. That's what we like to hear. What's going on? When the op timer is ready. Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh yeah, Germsy Boy unfortunately he's kind of redoing his whole pack right now. I think he was using a lot of inspiration from what B-Dubs was doing with his pack, and it sounds like B-Dubs had asked him to stop a while ago, and Germ just kind of was like, yeah, and then kept doing it. So B-Dubs kind of straight up called him out and said, hey, stop stealing my stuff in one of his videos. And I know Germ looks up to B-Dubs a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's down for a little bit, but I know he's going to come back. He's such a good artist, too. I'm excited to see what he can do himself. Like, he's done a lot of justice to, like, the remakes and everything, but that guy, he's really talented. I'm excited to see what he can do. This chat is fast right now. I know, Better Man. I'm like so behind. I'm trying to keep up. Usually chat isn't this fast. Finally catching a stream. What's up, Camille? How you doing? We're going to be doing some tree building here for a little bit, everybody who's just jumping in now. And if you're brand new and don't know who I am or what we do around here, this is my single player survival world. Everything in here is survival built, including the mountains, including the very terrain that we're standing on. All of this stuff has been built in the lovely version of Minecraft called Survival. So we like to place a lot of blocks around here. We like to do a lot of building stuff, and that's kind of what we do. So hope y'all enjoy. This is kind of just the way we hang out, get some stuff done, and it'll be cool. We're going to do that there and give ourselves a little bit of a lip to this side. Extend it down a little bit more. Poultrygeist. Alright, Doctor Strange. I like that one. I like that one. If I do download it, should I go first? Yeah. Conquest Reforged is 99.9% meant for creative. They've been trying to build a survival version for a very long time. Butterman here probably has the most experience with it out of anybody who's in chat that's talking. They got a lot of cool stuff. There's some amazing builds. If you want to just download it and tour around some amazing places where people have built stuff, see if you can't get yourself on the Artacraft server, ARDA, then Craft. They're recreating Lord of the Rings, and it's insane. The amount of detail they're going through. It puts the Middle Earth, whatever, Minecraft server where they were doing it a long time ago, it puts that to shame. It reaching God stats with all this custom terrain. Yeah, we're probably, I would say by the end of this year, like by the end of 2020, we'll have broken 1 million blocks placed for both dirt and stone. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Vigo Man's World's very, very cool as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was thinking like big name server stuff instead of individuals when I was thinking Artacraft. Your builds rock. Oh, thank you very much. How can I do an outline for my grass? What do you mean, King D? Is there a Discord server for the channel? Yes, there is. Dubs has, and I didn't mean to fall there. Dubs has got you. Thank you, Dubs. I appreciate it, dude. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we got Will and Determination. I was thinking like the name Will, but thank you so very much for the Prime sub, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate all the support today, everybody. How's it going, man? Welcome on in. We are hanging and building some trees, everybody. I know, very, very interesting things. We're gonna do a leaf block here, and then bam, 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 and a bam, and bam. And I got a problem here, because that comes up to there. We could raise this one all the way up to here. We could do that, and that. That'll fix it. That'll fix the problem that I was seeing right there. I really want to do the Patreon server. I'm doing a lawn company with my brother this summer, so hopefully I can get some money to subscribe and be on Patreon. Cheesy Nuggets, it's the 3rd tier on Patreon, so it's 10 a month for the server. It's just the way that we can keep a lot of trolls out and keep like a healthy community without really having to do much management stuff for it. So we would love to have you if you're interested in joining. I know it can be a little steep for some people, but it's more for protecting the server than anything. So. And I appreciate all the support everybody's able to give me from there, because having the Patreon server is one of the reasons alone why I was able to go full-time as quickly as we did for the YouTube channel. So I'm so thankful for everybody on there. Like being able to without that Patreon server, I probably would still be in the consideration of do I go full-time or do I not go full-time? So no, it's really not too much. It's like if you and if you get coffee every day at Starbucks, it's don't do it 2 days a month. And it really isn't too bad. Or it's if you're a party animal and you go out to bars and things, it's literally at least in the US, it's at least where I am here in Seattle, it's okay, skip one mixed drink. Skip one drink for the night and you're good. Okay, let's do that, and then that'll be good. And we got this one last little side here. You should build another tree. Ooh, Colo, I like what you're thinking here. I think we might just have to build another tree. It's so relaxing. Awesome. No super hype mode yet, so don't you worry. There's no super hype mode. That's for later in the stream. That's for after the trees. No, I'm kidding. I don't think I could. I would if I tried going super hype mode, I would just start coughing and wheezing and just be I'm dying. All right, it's dinner time. We'll come back later. Keep up the trees. Hey, Cheesy Nugget, thanks for hanging, dude. Have a good one. Doctor Strange, their flag is a big plus. Used to be a party animal, but now I'm gonna be a father. It's all changed. Butterman the partier. Now, Butterman, you just gotta get ready for the backyard barbecue cook-offs. You gotta start honing the skills now to be the #1. You gotta be the owner of that barbecue. You gotta be you show up and everybody's ooh, Butterman's here. He's cooking the ribs today. He's cooking the burgers. That's that's the next partier goal, right? Okay. That should be good for now. The king of the grill. Yes. Dad jokes and barbecues. And the thermostat. Hey, nobody turned this up until you're wearing 3 sweatshirts. I'm not. That's not me at all. It's a nice, what is it? I'm actually going to turn mine down, and it's a little warm in here. All right. Assert dad dominance. Use that thermostat power wisely. Are you going to revisit Conquest? Probably not. I don't have any plans to right now. Conquest, for me, like, I enjoyed the time that I spent building it, but it's not really how I enjoy playing Minecraft anymore. I like to build, like, scenes of, like, entire villages and, like, settlements and stuff like that, and in Conquest, to do that and do it justice, I feel like you're spending probably 5 to 6 times the amount of time to finish the build, because you have all that extra detail options. But like, if you don't do that, everybody's like, ooh, yeah, you didn't do that great in Conquest. Zarbot, thank you so very much for the Prime sub, my friend. So I think for me, vanilla is kind of where I'm at right now. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Vanilla for me is just, it's easy. I know it. I love it. It's so fun to build in. There's limitless building options that I still haven't even explored inside vanilla. Like, there's so many styles that I still want to touch on with the blocks I have here, and I feel like I'd not be wasting my time, but I wouldn't be using my time efficiently if I were to go check out something like Conquest right now. That does not sound inviting. Well, Mecca, the thing with it is that there's about 16,000 blocks in Conquest right now. So, like, if you want to really hyper detail everything, like, you have stairs and slabs and even, like, arches, 2 wide arches, layers of basically every single block. So, like snow layers in Minecraft, you also have that for grass. You have that for dirt. You have that for sand. You have it for coarse dirt. You have it for gravel. Like, you have all that stuff to extra detail with. And then don't even get started on, like, the amount of custom blocks that they've added in, like all the custom paintings. They have, like, wheelbarrows. They have all these other crazy things. So if you really like to hyper detail things, go play Conquest. Like, that's like your bread and butter right there. So if you are somebody who likes to play Minecraft and you like to detail things a lot, you need to go play Conquest. If you like to just build quick things and move on and go on to the next project, you should not play Conquest. That's kind of where I break it down, and currently I'm in the I like to build things and have fun with that build and then experiment more. I'm kind of moving a little bit away from the building in one place for a very, very long time type of vibe, which I used to do. I really am having a lot of fun jumping around to different builds, and I kind of want to keep that vibe up. So my plan is, I think, as far as YouTube goes moving forwards, we're probably going to be doing at most 10 episodes to like 10 to 15 episodes per build, and then we go to a new one. So we spend about a month or 2 months at one location, and then we go to a new build, and we go to a new style, and we go to a new something else. Whip is here to save the trees. Warm Spoon, we're basically the Lorax over here. But yeah, no hate at all towards Conquest. I loved it. I loved working on helping that project develop to see where it's at today. I don't think I can really take much credit for what they're doing now, but it was fun to work on back in the day, because for those who weren't aware, I used to be on the dev team for it. Way back when. And it's a bunch of good people working on it. I got high hopes for where it's going to go. Conspiracy theory, there's no flip. It's just the government trying to use our head. Using leaf placement to mind control us. You got it. That's what I'm doing here. It's all the sound. You really gotta listen to the sounds. We're gonna go ASMR tree building here soon, and all you guys are gonna hear is leaf placing. Do you have a different texture for dark oak wood fence, because dark oak planks look more like spruce? These are spruce fences, but there's a darker one for dark oak, but I'm not sure what you mean. The dark oak ones look very dark. They're all the same color palette as what the vanilla stuff is. I've been trying to build in survival, but I always run out of resources. Do you just grind a lot? Pan Banda, yeah. Lots and lots of grind. Set yourself up for success. So don't just like be like, okay, I need 50 cobblestone to finish my house. I'm gonna gather 50 cobblestone. Just be like, you know what? On Sundays when I don't really want to build, or whatever day, or maybe just like every 4th or 5th time you play Minecraft, just be like, I'm just gonna go gather things for like an hour or two, and that's what I'm gonna do today. How did you grow your channel? By uploading videos to YouTube. I have like a 15-hour stream delay. It's so bad and annoying. I'm sorry. What if you made one type of fence more like a branch? Could you do that? Mech, I've thought about it, but that's kind of, I went for the in-between. So this is kind of my in-between of like, we have a smooth fence, but we don't have, it doesn't look like the oak wood texture, like, or spruce wood texture, spruce planks texture, but it's not quite the same as like this stuff. Like, honestly, we could probably use dark oak fences here and look a little bit closer to the spruce log, but it's fine. Just kind of exploded. Yeah, so for me on YouTube is I found this series that these guys did 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 where they talked about what's called the remix strategy. This can apply to basically anything that you're doing, whether it's YouTube or life or whatever it might be. But it's basically, the idea behind it is, if you found something that was successful, find a way that you can remix it or change it up and do it in a different way so that it's still similar to what you were familiar with your first one and how you did all that. And like, so it's not as totally creatively intensive for you to come up with yourself, but you can still have this new product. Like, it looks new, it feels new, it doesn't feel like a repeat of what you did before. So I started like doing that and kind of following along with that and be like, okay, when I see videos that do well, what did I do in that video that did well that I can change up and do it in another way in the future, different but still do it well? Because I know that worked. People liked A. When I'm working on B over here, how can I relate it and make it similar to A so that it still works and functions and does all that stuff? So for me, like, the first big video that I had that started to go viral was that how to build a castle in Minecraft series, where I literally just talked about a layout of a castle. All I did was I talked about how to build a castle and built a layout and talked to y'all through what my thought process was for it. And it went big. And then I was like, okay, that worked. What else could I apply this to? Maybe let's try a village. Okay, we did a village. That worked really, really well. And then I did the city one, and that worked super, super well. I was like, okay, sweet, let's keep going. And so I did a town, and I've kind of done these other ones. And then also like a few other like just tutorials and just a lot of the time-lapse videos. The reasons why my channel's been going bigger, especially recently since I started doing them again. They've been going a lot. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7. I find as much as people might be attached to the survival series, the way that I can get new attention to my channel recently, especially has been via the creative time-lapse videos, which is why I'm kind of doing 50-50 right now, because I would love to keep, basically the survival stuff is keeping the current audience, everything else is for getting more audience. So it's just kind of all, that's, if you want to know how to grow your channel, find things like that that are going to work for you. What worked for me, I cannot guarantee will work for you. You need to find out what does it best for you. There's no right answer to YouTube. Everybody finds their own right answer. What's the texture pack / shaders? There's no shaders. We're in 1.15. Boom, 80,000 subs in a few months. Yeah, last year we went from 10,000 subs to 158,000 subs. So it worked. I found what worked for me, and it's still working for me. When you start a new big survival project, goes big as well. Yeah. New survival projects, new survival series, etc. are always very good on YouTube. episode 1 is a very good way to do it. But if you're only known for doing episode 1, like you do episode 1, episode 2, episode 1, episode 2, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 1, and it's just not gonna work. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a little bit of insider tips right there. Find what works for you and keep doing it. Find what works for you and that you enjoy. Because there's a lot of people that, unfortunately, I know a few of them who their channel has turned into something that they actually absolutely hate doing, but their channel's stuck doing that. They would much rather do different styles of content, but they were like, oh, hey, this is doing really, really well. I have to keep redoing this. And now that's literally all that their audience wants to watch is what did really, really well. Nobody's there for the rest of the stuff that they did. And now they hate what that thing that does really well. Would you ever stream the creative time lapses? I've thought about it, Blake. I've thought about it. I've been thinking about bringing that back. As I found you when you did your 114 village, yeah. We've been watching since early in Papyrus, such as thing we started the Giant Palace. Wow, Devil Spawn, you've been around for a long time then. That was almost 2 years ago. Thanks for the support, my friend. One, two, three. Sorry, gotta go. No worries, Dr. Strange. You have a good one, alright? Thanks for hanging today. Vasa plays. What's going on, dude? They might want to get a second channel. Yeah, they have a few that they're running right now. Just to try and break it away from that mold. But it's harder to do. It's hard. Once you're kind of in YouTube, you get a little stuck. I'm very happy with where I'm, quote, stuck at right now on YouTube, but I know some people who are very unfortunate where they are. The bad audio times? Yeah. The before Whip knew how to do any type of editing times? Yeah, those were good times. I wouldn't even say I'm like good at editing now. I just found a few things that I'm like, okay, this is just like not just a straight clip. I've gotten very good with learning what to cut and what to not cut. Because otherwise my videos would be like 40 minutes long. I blab a lot, as you all know by watching these streams. I don't really shut up. Let's go sleep. Bad mic and all. Wish you talked over the time lapse because it makes so much more entertaining. Rihanna. Yeah. Found you by seeing your City Doc videos. Oh, very cool. Don't worry. Who's the one who said that? Mecca. There's a new time-lapse video coming out tomorrow, and I talk the entire time. I just finished recording it earlier today. It's a cool one. I've been having a lot of fun with those time lapses. They've been so entertaining to be able to like just mix it up a bit and like not and basically like, all right, what's a style that I want to do right now that I haven't done in a very long time? Okay, cool. Like that's what I'm making the time lapse video on today. And then I'd be like, okay, how can I find a story or something to tell alongside this that would apply to people and like help people with building in Minecraft? I'm like, all right, cool. I got that now too. Now, how do I combine the two? Sweet. Time to go play Minecraft and build things. Like, time to go build for 4 or 5 hours and see if we can't make a cool replay footage out of it. I have, however, you guys will have to let me know, or you all will have to let me know. Sorry to say guys. Luckily, your job is you talking. I know, right? It's great. But y'all will have to tell me. I don't know what I was going to ask you. Oh, that's what it was. So recently, at least in the last one, in that Ultimate Survival Base, I did the tour at the end of it where we walked around it and revisited everything. Did you all like that? Did you all like when we did the tour part of it and actually like walked in at first person to end the video out? Or would you have preferred that the time lapse was a little bit slower and just went the whole time? That's kind of like my next deciding thing is where I'm at, right? I haven't decided which way I like yet, so let me know what y'all think on that. Yes, you like the tour? Like the tour, enjoyed the tour, love that, awesome. Devil Spawn talking and playing Minecraft, best job ever. Dude, it gets me a lot of Minecraft sometimes. I will admit, could I play Minecraft all day long, pretty much every day? Yes. Do I also get times where I'm doing this? I'm like, oh my god, the last thing I want to do right now is log into Minecraft and build this stupid little village house that I need to do. And I'm like, well, fine, I guess it's for my work. We're for a bit of both. Well, we're always gonna have the time lapse in there. So the bit of both, I think, would be a bit more of the tours. Maybe I do a little bit of a shorter tour and slightly longer time lapse, because I know that tour is stretched on for a little while. So we could do that. I think that could be a pretty good way to go. Make a bunch of the oak ones, because I think that could be a pretty healthy mix between them. Because I'm trying to think of ways that we can keep it interesting, because I don't want it to get very samey after a while, but I would love to have like some more than just the time-lapsey stuff going on to it. He's doing the viewer suggestion builds. I'm debating if I want to do it episode 3 or not. Episode 2 unfortunately released at a very bad time. That was very slow in January, and it kind of didn't do well, so I'm thinking about starting a new one, like starting a brand new series that I think could be fun. We'll ever do the Great Library in Papyrus? I've been thinking about, instead of doing it in Papyrus, doing it actually on these islands that we're making, and doing like this ancient ruins that has these ancient texts, and that's where we're going to move the old Commodore questions of the day to, which I'm also planning to bring back. Like, I keep forgetting to do them at the end of the videos, but I want to bring them back. Commodore question of the day was always fun to do. We're going to make it look like we have a chopped down tree up here, because I think it would make sense while we're by the tower itself that they probably would chop some trees down. So let's do like bam, 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 bam. Where do you keep Commodore question of the day books? They're just in a chest inside my storage room right now. Actually, 2 double chests. There's 2 double chests of them that are just completely filled up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we've got about... Oh, I should have stayed on top of that. We've got about 100+ episodes worth of Commodore questions of the day at this point. And so if you think about it, that's a lot of chest space. So I kind of also stopped because I ran out of storage for them. And I was annoyed because I kept taking away chest space from my sandstone, which was also full. I was just afraid I was going to lose them. So I was like, all right, we can just hold off for a little while. But I keep wanting to bring them back. Missed Commodore question of the day. Yeah, maybe we'll start bringing it back like full on when we get into the new build. I think that would be a good way to do it. So when we start the new jungle stuff, or the islands, not jungle, sorry, the islands, I think that'd be kind of a cool point to get the Commodore question of the day back. I like Vegan style where he shows the time lapse and tours everything. I've heard all his tours are, this is a cozy room. Vigo's a good guy. He's a very talented builder. He was live stream earlier today. I don't know if he's still live, actually. He might be. Crush Slayer, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Okay. His rooms are pretty cozy. They are pretty cozy. Hey, Whip, when you come to visit me across the sound. I was over there a few weeks ago, Dubs. 7. Let's go 6. Bring it a little bit shorter. Yeah, Dubs, I was over on your side of the pond 3 weeks ago, I think. Oh, you know, I should have left that. I didn't place that. I don't think I was quite as far north as you are over there, but I was over there. Finished a few hours ago? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was lurking in his for a little bit. Is the next Let's Play video gonna be the start of the island? Yeah, Scared Potato. I'm kind of waiting. I'm waiting for Optifine to get out before we do the world tour download of this guy, and then because then you all can get the download and everything for it. But I am waiting to see how I want to start that right now. I don't know quite how I want to start that series yet. I have a side project video planned for it that we're going to be doing that'll be pretty sweet. That's going to be about how to build a style in Minecraft, because I want to get a little bit of hype going for the build and everything. So we're going to be talking about, like, what is a build style? How do you come up with a build style? Like, how do you make your own build style and all that fun stuff, which I think would be pretty sweet. And so kind of I wanted to start with that, and then we'll kind of build off of it from there. Probably we'll do that, and then like a week later start it. You kid friendly? Try to be. We are family friendly around here. Can't always guarantee chat will be family friendly, but the bot tries to get everything it can. Optifine is in 63%. Ooh, look at that. Didn't Optifine lose a few people a few days ago? A few percent? You should include how to improvise on a build style. Yeah. I want to do one like how to come up with your own build style. And then I also want to do one on like how to, okay, you have your style. How do we expand it? Like, okay, we've come up with our cool style that we have here. Now what the heck do we do? Like, okay, cool, I can build this one house. How do I maybe build a few more than the one that I currently have? That's kind of like, that's my next goal. That's my next one that I want to get going with it. I think that would be a really cool topic to cover. Backed out in the updating stage? No, I don't think that'd be possible, Devilspawn, because Optifine is programmed by one person. There's only one person that actively develops it. You multiplayer? No, this is my single player world. This is my own survival world. Everything you're seeing around you is all made by me, mountains included. We place a lot of blocks here. Doing some tree building today. I want to fill up this little green hill that we have, and then we'll get into some mountain building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One person. That must be heavy. Well, Mecha, he's actually, people have reached out multiple times, been like, hey, I would love to help. Can I help you? He's like, no, I like doing it myself. Thanks, though. So, like, he's actively wanting to do it himself, which is, hats off to him. I quickly would have been like, yeah, you all can do this. But I think he's also, like, I would imagine that the Optifine donation thing makes a pretty penny, because so many people support on there. Like, there's a lot of people, myself included, who have Optifine capes, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, yeah, I just want to like keep it easy and not have to worry about sharing this. But like, I hope that guy someday gets hired by Mojang to work there. I think Mojang needs to hire him. Like, he's done so much for the community. You think about it, like, he's done incredibly amazing job optimizing this game that we all play constantly. Like, if anything, that to me, like, it's like, yeah, you, we need to get you in there. Do you have tree building advice? Pizza guy, I'd say watch what we're doing here. A big thing, wow, we forgot to do that part of the tree. Okay, let's fix this. A big thing I would recommend, now that we're looking up at it, is a big thing for me at least, is when I'm looking up through the tree, I want to see the sky. And also, not every tree has to be perfect. If there's an area on one that like looks a little thin or anything like that, that's okay. Like, not every tree needs to be a perfect tree. Like, what is a perfect tree? Go look outside, go walk through a park nearby you, or whatever option you have to go explore, and look around and look at everything around you. Like, there's no two trees that look the exact same. So try and echo that inside your Minecraft world. There's been a very bad stigma about building trees in Minecraft for a very, very long time, that they have to look a certain way. Who cares? No trees look a certain way unless they're manicured. So if you're building a forest in Minecraft, you don't need to make them all look manicured. What's an Optifine cape? When you have Optifine installed, your Elytra can be colored, or when you don't have one on, you'll actually have like a cape on your back. I don't have it right now because Optifine's not installed, but go watch one of my older videos and you'll see it, where we're in 114 and you'll see a cape. It's just like a Minecon cape, but you get it for donating Optifine. Yeah. Go outside. I know, Scared Potato. I'm sorry. They tried once, but they just some, so he declined. Oh, interesting. Graphics were terrible outside. Yeah. Oh, how did I do that? Okay. Also, another tree building tip for y'all here is that you'll see as we're kind of building these ones, I'm leaving a lot of weird pockets in it, like this. Where, like that, if you want to make a smooth tree, you'd fill those in with leaves. Just add random cutouts to your trees. Maybe the branch was knocked off when it was growing, or maybe it gets weird sunlight out that side of it, so it doesn't, branches don't grow there very easily. You can have 1,000,001 reasons to explain why something is or isn't happening to a tree. Just make it whatever the heck you want it to look like. Also make sure they're scaled correct. I guess scale is like the one picky thing I would have about tree building is you want to make sure they're scaled correctly. So don't build an oak tree that's like 50 blocks tall unless you want to build a giant fantasy oak tree, but it's up to you. What's the name of this song? Revival by Innova. Innova is I-N-O-V-A. It's a good song though. Let's do that. Break you here and do one of these thingies. We can do that, sure. Is that all 4 sides? I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave a side accident. No! No! We got another one to fill in. It'd be all over the place. Yeah, I mean, I used to constantly go down and back up on these, but I know it probably looks like I'm flying through these, but you also got to remember that I've been building these trees for a very, very long time. This is probably, we've probably built a few hundred of them. I would be easily willing to bet that we've built more than 100 of these custom trees inside this world. Specifically like these like spruce and little aspen tree things that we have here. Like if you think about it, like look, look how many we built. All the trees that you're gonna be looking at here in a sec. Actually, all those are custom too. But all of these right here, every tree that you see in front of you has been built by hand. So I kind of know my way around these things at this point. All of these trees are our friends. You chop one down, the Lorax is gonna come and get you. And by the Lorax, I mean me. This dude right here. We're the same color as the Lorax. We're coming for you. Don't eat my trees. Are you gonna put a volcano in your mountains? I was thinking about putting a dormant volcano. That'd be kind of cool, because then that gives an excuse to make it a different block color. But I don't really know how I want to do it yet. We are not so secretly planting 20 million trees here. I know. Oops. I speak for the trees, everyone. Let's do like a little guy right here and just kind of do like a little bam. Bam. No, I don't like that. I don't like it. Making these little tiny shrubby ones is so hard. So hard. That looks okay. It's just going to be heading up here. You have campfire blocks at the top of the volcano? Yeah, I'm thinking about more dormant ones. So maybe it had already exploded and has a big crater at the top of it, or it just like is not active at all, so no smoke would be coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm making this one tiny here too for the tower. Trying to make these look like they're younger ones. They've been like growing recently. That looks fine. We do have another. We have 2 more stacks of oak fences. I got plenty. And then we can do like a sprucey guy right in here. Do another. Let's get the spruce one in, and then we'll fill in some of those aspen trees around here. Just some bushy fence posts. Still working on trees. Make a dormant volcano inside an evil wizard base. That would be pretty sweet. Get an evil base for all of our wizarding that we do here. I don't know if we do too much wizarding though. Now I'm thinking about it. Probably would not qualify for being a wizard. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Some trees in here. Get some leafies on our tree. Maybe the mages could be researching it. Yeah. We could bring our IKEA Mages Guild up there. We do have Mages Guild inside this world, so I'd love to start adding some encampments for the mages to be like having like research areas. I've always thought that would be kind of a fun idea. It's just one of those things of, hey, we have this awesome idea. We should go do it. Wait for this tiny little gimmick. That's going to be a lot of hours of work. I think eventually when we get to the volcano and then finish the volcano, like somebody's going to need to remind me of it. And that's how we do it. But I was kind of thinking about building the mountain, like modeling it a little bit after Mount Rainier, like at least like the shape of everything, because it's a volcano that I've looked at for my entire life living here in Washington, and it's such a pretty one that I thought it'd be awesome trying to like model that a little bit inside of Minecraft. No need to call out the lurkers, Mecha. Anybody is able to lurk in here for as long as they want. I try very hard not to bring out the lurkers, because I lurk hard in Twitch streams. I lurk in a lot of Twitch streams a lot of time throughout the day when I'm trying to get work done. especially if I'm working on like a time lapse something. Ooh, you bet for sure I'm listening to somebody's stream. I would go insane if I was just there by myself, staring at blocks and placing them for hours and hours and hours. Do you ever finish the Ice Spikes build? No. That's been one of my builds inside of Minecraft that is I probably could have done a better job. That for me is kind of being reflected as like a learning experience. I learned a lot about what I don't want to do in Minecraft when I built that one, and I think that's kind of staying as a learning experience just because I know it looks cool. I know it was kind of like a unique build style and everything, but I did not like at all building that. I was so bored. I did not enjoy it at all. Those ones where it's just big flat surfaces with little tiny like very grid-like patterns, having a few details everywhere, but overall big flat walls, not my style. I like having smaller ones, more details. I don't like doing oversized and giantly grand structures. When will you be finishing up the bank? I'm hoping to do that before the world tour. Jimmy Boy, we were talking about this old Ice Spikes build that I did a way long time ago. Now, if you're newer to the channel, basically if you started watching me in like 2019 or later, so anytime in last year or into now, you probably haven't seen it unless you went back and watched the old videos. We are almost out of these, so I just need to make a few more. What, Butterman? Well, some beautiful mountains. What I missed, Butterman? Oh! I like whip soft and familiar voice while I build. I'm proud of it. Yeah, I find myself in in the same Twitch streams because I like ones that are very chill and you can just hang in the background of and just like know there's gonna be some commentary going on that's just like maybe you don't need to watch it all the time, or maybe like you're just kind of there to listen to the person talk, whatever it might be. So that's kind of big ones been the streams that I typically go for, lurking in the background of. Do you play Smash Bros? If so, do you like to see Minecraft to get a DLC character in Smash Bros? I've never been a Smash Bros player. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not good at any type of fighting game, whatever they may be. Button mashing combo games, stuff like that. I was half decent at Soul Calibur. Everything else I was awful at, so I've kind of avoided them my entire life. So I've never been good at Smash Bros. I wanted to, just because like it's so popular, like everybody's so into Smash Bros. And it's always like, it's a good party, like hangout at somebody's house game. But I was always so bad at it. And I would be like, yeah, come over and play Smash Bros. And be like, okay, sure. And then you'd play and they would just destroy you. And be like, this is fun. And so I just kind of like never really got into it. Sorry for missing it. What? Like you get names for various banks. What will this one be? I got no idea. I like smaller detailed builds while staying on a huge custom built mountain range. Okay, well, to be fair, Jimmy boy, smaller, more detailed builds. Like, there's a lot of I guess smaller isn't the right word. Smaller is not the right word to use there. I like more interesting shapes than big flat walls. I don't like building big flat things. Like, look at the castles that we built inside this world. Most people build pretty square castles in Minecraft, right? None of the ones we built have been square at all. 3, 4, 7, 8. Sorry for the yawn. Yeah, the underground grotto and the ice spikes build was destroyed. I don't, it's not in this world anymore. That was my mistake that I will take full credit for messing that one up. But yeah, it's gonzo. It doesn't exist here anymore. I'm kind of bummed too. I like that. That was like my favorite part about that build. How are these looking up here? I kind of like it being a little thinner in the tree side because we're higher up in the mountains. So I feel like it shouldn't be as crazy thick as what it is like down like below over the ledge. Hair looking wavy today. It's because I didn't do it. Didn't do my hair today. You hear about Cyberpunk 2077 getting delayed? I'm really not surprised. What was it? Dying Daylight 2 got delayed indefinitely today. So I think game developers are now realizing like, hey, we shouldn't hype up these games and say there's a release date, and then like have no idea that we can actually make that release date or not. Because I mean, Hypixel was delayed a year plus. I would say you're more of an organic builder using organic shapes a lot. I would say that, but I don't. Death by Daylight? No, it was Dying Daylight or Dying Night, something like that. I was reading an article about it earlier. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, organic. I would say like I'm not an organic builder because I don't build organic creatures or anything like that. But I like to terraform and I like the natural shapes that we get out of that. So I would say I'm like a naturalist Minecraft builder. And not what would be it? Not abstract, but like I prefer to build things that have a lot of texture to them or a lot of variety, like color-wise. That's kind of another style that I go for a lot. Is just kind of really playing with the colors that I can get out of a Minecraft build. What would that be? Almost rustic, but not really. What happened to the Candy Castle? It's kind of stayed Candy Castle land. Did you play Red Dead Redemption 2? The world is absolutely beautiful. Picky Bum, I haven't played it. Wild West games really aren't that interesting to me. I like space stuff, kind of, but the big games that I usually go for. Ooh, yeah, we can do this here. I'm a big medieval fantasy game player. Like medieval fantasy games are like that's my area that I like to stay in. I'm sure if I got Red Dead, I'd enjoy it, but I've tried playing other Rockstar games. I've never been that into them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's that. You guys gotta head to bed. All right, Butterman, you have a good one. Caliber with the hype. Flip hairstyle tutorial. It's the pull it over and leave it. It's I asked my barber to make me look weird, and he does it. Space games, have you played? I played Kerbal Space Program once. Kerbal Space Program was interesting, but it was I guess why I like space games, I like more of the RPG type things, not so much the physics and everything that we get out of Kerbal. I'm very picky. I am a very, very picky video game player, and about many things, except food. I unlocked the new emote, so I had to share it. More of like Excalibur hype. We have a question a little bit up in the chat. Can you check it out, bud? Mecca, I'm not gonna scroll up and look for it, but feel free to repost it. I miss things every once in a while. Chat's moving a little quick today. I'm trying to keep up where I can. Oops. Well, you gift me the Bob Ross. I will take your Bob Rosses. Thank you. Let's do you. Every little branch needs a friend, everybody. Make sure you give your branches friends. Don't let them be just alone in here. This big Minecraft world. Are we out? No, we're out of spruce leaves. No. I guess it's nighttime too. Tree, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, you forgot. We count up to 7s and 8s here, okay? Rob boss. There you go. Oh, we should be good. To at least fill in a lot more of these trees. Gonna be a while again before you make it. Oh, you would be surprised, Grouchy Helmet. We will make many trees. Okay, that's fine. DJ Jack, thanks so very much for the Prime sub, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome on in. Let's do some blocks. Placing the blocks. Very interesting commentary. Place it in the blocks. Many blocks are being placed. Yep, that's it. Hey, what do I do once I download your world? It just brings me to a bunch of files. You download them and put them in your Minecraft saves folder. Inside of a folder itself. So make a folder called Building with Whip, put all the folders in there. You can look up on YouTube's how to download Minecraft Worlds if you need some help. There are plenty of videos out there that'll walk you through step by step. Only with an ad every 10 seconds. What? Never. How you doing? Hey, Jimbalio, what's going on, dude? We used to live in the piney woods of East Texas, and the trees were so huge and beautiful, but when I moved for school, I missed the trees, so thank you for all the tree exposure. No worry, Connor, I got you. I got you, I got you. It's nice getting some trees in here. I got plenty around me outside here, and it's nice to even bring them back into Minecraft. Okay, let's get this down here. We can bring that all the way there. I don't like that. Oh, that looks weird. There we go. That'll work. Broken, remove the exact same blocks many times. Yep, finally that'll work. Okay. Let's do this. No, let's do that. Have you ever tried House Flipper, the game? No, I haven't. Hey, what? Love your videos, man. Finally caught a stream for once. Welcome in, Volkaru. Hopefully I said that right. Is this vanilla Minecraft? It is. We are just chilling in here today, getting some nice tree building in. Sorry I'm a little quiet, everybody. I'm a little tired. I did not sleep well at all last night, so I'm like over here like, alright, it's time to do this. You know what? I also haven't had caffeine for a few hours. But all these trees are brand new. Let's go take a little flyby and see what it's looking like. Eh. Eh. And fly. And fly. And fly. There we go. There's hardly trees where I live. Just sand and more sand. And like a rock. Said it perfectly. Awesome. Well, this is what we have managed thus far in today's stream. It's kind of, if we take our FOV down here and zoom in a little bit. Oh, I forgot that side of that tree. Well, basically, like here, kind of like those. That's what we've done all today. Last stream was all of these. So we can easily finish this up, and we might be able to actually finish up that section over there too. But we gotta go fix that one right there. I think after we finish up this section, we gotta go gather up some more leaves and some more wood. I think we're starting to run real low on spruce leaves. And birch leaves. This is all about you. I can't even make a dirt house. Yes. The custom mountains are mine as well. Elytra's fine. So let's go take a little bit of a dip. For those who are new, this is what it looks underneath the mountains. So everything up there is hand placed. All done in survival. We're kind of insane. I like to do a lot of weird things in Minecraft, and one was because nobody else had done it. I was like, I'm gonna be the first person to make an entire custom mountain range. That sounds great, huh? There we go. Yeah, so that's brought us up to this point. Should make that a base. What I'm planning on doing down there is turning into like some big custom caves and things, and making like if you've seen The Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings prequels, I guess we could call them, is I'm planning on doing like Goblin Town down there. So like the rickety wood structures and everything under there. Under Mountain View. I'm had to think the whole town is floating. I know. It's if you break let's see here and right there. Hey, look, it's empty terrain. That's 50 seconds fly around of how many hours of work? Oh, way too many. many hours of work. I probably put like 40 to 50 hours into these mountains. We're also going to come back and like do terrain variation, like texture variation and all this stuff, but I might just do that later. Or we'll save that for next stream because I need to go gather up some more coarse dirt and everything. I was starting to run real low on it. Where are you from? You're in Norway. Nice. I live on the west coast of the United States. So a little far away from Norway. I would love to go visit Norway though. It seems amazing there. I just want to say hi. I already love your Skyblock. Awesome, Tharkin. Thanks so much. We got another episode coming out for Skyblock on Wednesday, so we got plenty more Skyblock stuff coming here soon. We've got a fun one, and y'all can find out how I died in Skyblock already. So I managed to not even survive 2 episodes of a Skyblock series before I lost everything in my inventory. So you can all find out how on Wednesday. What was your favorite game? Probably Minecraft. I see you've abandoned the Double Dirt Gang for Skyblock. Dude, I put 2 blocks right back there. Come on. Have you been to Europe before? I have been to Europe once when I was very young. I was in 2nd grade at the time. We went to Venice and Florence for like a week at each of them. It was really cool. I'd love to get back over there. But I'm like really attached to the idea of like going to like Eastern Europe, like Bulgaria and Croatia and all those. I feel like those like just seem so cool to go visit. Not that the other places aren't cool, but like for some reason for me, that's the place where I'm just like, if I were to like have like a go anywhere in Europe trip, like those would definitely be on there. I'd love to get out and see like the Black Sea. I feel like that's just really cool. Judy, you and Sausage, my girlfriend, and I are doing a Skyblock together. Oh, Izzy Cat, that's awesome. Mech has been falling for 1 month, 4 weeks, 1 day, 23 hours, 26 minutes, and 6 seconds. You almost had that on the 0. Can you make a custom tree village top in the jungle, please? I've been thinking about doing that for like a creative time-lapse video, but I don't know about doing that on here quite yet. We've got some jungle-ish stuff coming up soon for things that we're building, so hopefully that'll kind of scratch that itch for you. But we got a lot of there's a lot of cool things planned for this series right now, and we're in the stage of just needing to make those plans happen. So I'm trying to avoid planning new things until I actually start to finish things. So like this village, after you get these trees in here, everything within the village walls is actually done. What if you made an RPG server out of this world? That'd be huge. Stacks would be super cool. I've thought about it. I've wanted to do like get somebody to help me set it up for like a Hunger Games map here after we get enough of it explored. So we like set the world border around everything, and inside all of the towns and everything, there's like loot stashes and everything that gets like randomly generated and all that stuff, and just doing like a big Hunger Games UHC type thing on this map, I thought would be really fun to do. But that's kind of a huge task to do. I actually, funny enough, I had somebody reach out to me asking if they could buy this map from me so that they could turn it into an RPG map like last week. Somebody was like, we want to buy the rights to your single player survival map, and so that we can use it on our server as an RPG map. And I was like, no, there's no way I'm letting you buy this. This is like the core of what my channel is. I'm not giving this up. They offered like $100 for the map, and I was like, are you all dumb? Because part of the clauses that they wanted was that I couldn't build on it anymore, and I couldn't upload videos from it, and that they would completely own it. It's like, yo, you people are so stupid. Yeah, they offered $100. I told them they could give me 100 times that, and then I would talk. And they emailed me back and said, well, you could just start a new survival series on your channel. Why would it matter? I was like, no. You guys don't get the point here. This is over 200 hours of work into it at least. No, sorry, well over 200 hours. We have over 1,800 hours of playtime. We're at almost 100 days of playtime on this world. Why would I give it up for $100? Yeah, I got that email back. I got the email like with the price in it from them, and I was like, you guys are dumb. You all are so dumb. Yeah. Yeah, no, none of that's a joke. Like that legit happened earlier this week. They thought my offer of I would sell it to him for $100,000 was pretty ridiculous, and that they told me that they were no longer going to do business with me ever, and I said that's fine. It's like, you don't, I just responded and said, you don't seem like people I want to do business with anyways if you undervalue creators that much. $100 for your career. Exactly. Do you have any tips on terraforming? Sorry, Crazy Cat, I had missed yours. If you're trying to look for tips on terraforming, I would say, I know these are mountains, but this works for any terraforming at all. We started with, you can see all these lines going from the ground all the way up to the top. So I picked a point down here. I said, this is point A. And then I just started making a pillar all the way to the top and decided just to stop there just because it felt right. And I was just like, all right, that's point B. And now let's make like a point C or something. So like that line coming up right there that you'll see. Maybe I can get up there a little bit closer for you. But you'll see kind of like I was like, okay, here's point B. And then we have like, trying to make sure I don't kill myself. Then I was like, all right, so let's make a third point. So we have C right there. And then it's just connect the lines between all of those. Like, how do they connect up? So just like pick points of like here, 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 and here. And then be like, okay, how can I draw a line, like diagonal lines? If you plan out with diagonal lines, it actually forces your brain to make it a little bit more organic-y style, then it can actually look a little bit better. So you get more of a clean, like a more of a terrain look instead of really chunky and straight lines and everything. Jump, jump, fly. You know it. Hope they don't try to take it when the World Tour comes out. Yeah, totally. No, I've heard from many people, like many people have reached out to me and been like, hey, did you give your map to blah, blah, blah? Like, it's hosted on their server. And it's like, not again. But it happens very commonly. People steal this map very often. It's pretty neat. Ain't that neat? Just watching you build mountains helped me a lot with my Minecraft buildings. Awesome, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I always prefer to build diagonally, so it makes the build so organic. Yeah, totally. Especially for terraforming, or even just planning things in general, force yourself to work on an angle, like just simply for the plan. Then the structures that you build back in, they can be like 90 degrees, or like L-shaped houses, or boxes, or whatever you want to do. But literally just the plans themselves of having them like off-centered, so it's not just like a straight street going everywhere, it's going to make your builds a million times better. Have you watched Hermitcraft? Yeah, I watched a few of them. I would say the one that I watch the most right now, or was while he was uploading videos, was Scar, but I think unfortunately he's sick again. 6, 7, that's fine. But I watch Scar, Grian, Iskall, and Mumbo. Like those are kind of the background noise that I typically have throughout my own workday. I find it a lot easier to focus on Minecraft stuff when I'm watching either a Minecraft Twitch stream or like watching YouTube videos. So I like to keep up with them because I know they're kind of the big names in the Minecraft community, so I like to take some tips for how I can improve my channel from like watching their own stuff and see like, oh, how did they like explain things today, or did they try something new, did it work, or what's the comment saying about it. How many episodes for the World Tour? When Optifine releases, we're gonna get the World Tour scheduled. Myself and the tour guest, who is still unnamed at this point, decided that it'd be better to wait until Optifine is out so we can have the most amazing of shaders and everything like that when we're touring this thing, and it's going to be very, very cool. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm very excited for the tour. Let's do you. There you go. It's kind of nice. That works. I like this where it's kind of open right now and you can like see underneath these, but we're going to come back in and add in some areas with little bits of oak leaves. I can't see the wood for the tree. What? How's it going, Drath? Good to see you. If anybody wants to see insane survival building, go check out Drath here on Twitch. Good old Drathmorg. He's a good Minecraft builder. Loves to place glass. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are our last ones. Okay, so we gotta make these fences count. We went through 3 stacks of oak fences today already. All is well over here as well. We're chill stream day. You should make a tree. You should make like a tree and leaf. Yeah, that's the terrible pun for the day. I'm gonna go back to what I do well and build some trees. That's it. Oh, we need all these. Let's do that. We're gonna bam and bam right there. That'll do it. Did you see Scar's cloud over his base? That's glass? Yeah. Oh, we missed. Did we ever build that? We had like an empty spot of a tree. No, we never did. It's The forest is too thick. I can't tell which trees I've actually done or not. Oh, this was like our weird little flat one too. Wow, we built this like an hour ago. Did I really miss it for that long? Can we make this jump? Oh, professional. So good at this game. I think it's time they found out we were secretly the same person. What? You guys are actually twins. Like, you are the same person. Spell a tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You should make a crazy cloud. I want to, but I'm kind of torn because the glass in my texture pack, at least a lot of the types of glass have like a window texture to them. So like, we can't really see any from here. Like white glass is actually just like it's an actual window frame, like a wooden window frame with white panels to it. But I've been really wanting to mess with like glass art, and mainly where I want it, mainly is around that big giant mountain peak that we did. Let me get this leaf in here. The forest is too dense. That big guy. No, it's still too dense. We can't see it. Okay. This big peak right here. I would love to have like a glass cloud around it just to make it look like it's very, very tall and off in the distance. I think it'd be so cool. So I'm thinking about changing the full block for light gray glass into like a light gray foggy one. I think we can get away with that. Whipping your newest texture pack, I couldn't get the leaves to work right. There must be a black space in between where the little leaf bits that stick out. Piximo, what you're looking for is going to video settings and turn this to fancy. So go into options, video settings, graphics set to fancy, and that'll fix it for you. Unfortunately, if you can't play without fancy graphics, it's not going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. The grays turning rip. You will be missed. I like it. I like it. Add some fallen ground or dead trees because of the snow. We've got a bunch. There's like, actually, there's like, you can probably almost, there's like one like right behind over there. There's one like right back in on the other side of the wall, and there's one right over there too. So, Mungerber, thank you so very much for the tier 1 sub, my friend. Welcome on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, we haven't done it yet today. For you, we got some hype in the chat. Thanks so much. Thanks everybody for coming out today. I appreciate it. We are at 10,113 followers now. That is awesome. I aim to please. Okay. We got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. We also got the new Whip PogChamp emote today, everybody. Dubs is representing it right there on display. I love it. I think it's so funny. I fixed it up a few times now just to make it a little bit more unique. But I spent most of yesterday afternoon like just messing around playing some video games and having Photoshop open on the side. And whenever I was like dead waiting to respawn or something, I was like, how can I fix this a little bit? And it was really entertaining. I had a total lazy day yesterday, and I couldn't have asked for anything more. It was a perfect Sunday. I didn't do anything productive, and it was awesome. I'm actually gonna keep that. What video should I look up to find how to download your world again? If you have the world downloaded for mine already, then just Google how to how to download a Minecraft world, or look for my go to any of my survival world videos and look for scroll down to the description, and there's a link to the last world tour. You should add a string cheese to that about. No, Connor. Well, yesterday was Lazy Sunday. That's true. How are we looking trees-wise? What do we got? What do we got here? So we got this little spot. I kind of like how empty it is. Let's go up here. So we got that spot where our shulkers are, and this one right here. We can manage that. That's gonna be easy. Then I actually kind of want to go look at the glass that we have right now. But like if we do this, I'm thinking we could add one of you, just like a single one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I think if we add like trees exactly on the inside of the gate, you're gonna instantly know that you're in a forested village, which is what I want. So I think adding this here could be a good way to go for us. It's gonna instantly tell us like this is the vibe of the village. There are a lot of trees here. It's like, I mean, if you can't already tell that it's a forested village when you come in and like this is what you see through the gate, now having that tree there and instead of this grassy patch, it's gonna help a lot more. Is that the last? We have 18 of those left. Okay. A tree needs a friend, though. He's got this big guy behind him. The dead ones are his friend. Make an underground compound. You do that. Where'd this come from, Connor? It's new as of today. The Flip Pog emote is new as of today. Or also the the Flip Pac-Man could be another name for it. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be fine. Okay, I want to do... No, we'd have to do this one farther away. I want to do like another one right here. Are those the last of these I have? Oh, they are. Wow, I am out of everything. We cannot finish that tree. We need to go make some more first. And we never did the bottom half of this one. What am I doing? I'm going insane, everybody. The trees, the leaves are getting to me. Getting lost. I'm lost inside my own forest. I hope that's it. I think we've done the rest of them. I haven't got any channel points. You just get it by watching. You can get channel points just simply by watching the stream. Okay, let's do you. Do that. There. We can do this. And that should be enough of those. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. We're probably going to be just short. That's how it always goes here. I just want to say that you're pretty inspirational to watch. I'm watching almost all of your YouTube. Hey, Nuddles? Thank you very much. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for the support. Glad you enjoyed it all. How do we get up here? We can't. Let's, can we parkour this? So close. Not quite. I don't have that skill. What's the tour Flips World point spend do? It's basically if you want to specifically check out one area of the world while we're here on stream, you can redeem that, and we'll just go check that out at some point very soon after you redeem that. So it's kind of a way if you want to see something more up close and actually ask questions while we're going through it. Tour Whips World would be the way to go. Because otherwise we do the world tour itself. Like I do that obviously. And that'll be up soon. But if there's something that you wanted to see sooner, you could redeem that. You remember Lord of the Rings when they enter a huge mountain hall where they get swamped by billion orcs? What type of... yeah, when they go into... wow. Moria. The Mines of Moria, the Dwarven area. And they get swarmed by goblins. I don't think that... Right? I think they're goblins. But yeah, I do have a Dwarven area planned for the builds here. That's going to be further into the mountains. We just got to get it to that point. Do you think anyone would be able to get the 5 million points we added to the S&P? Strikeout, no, it's just kind of a joke. It's those channel points to get all the way up there is like years upon years of watch time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we have this, like looking from on this wall, like outside, no trees yet, but inside looks pretty dang cool. I'm excited. Once we get all like the snow and everything on top of these trees too, oh, it's gonna be so good. Are you a fan of Skyrim? I have definitely spent many hours inside of Skyrim. Breaking our feet on tops of branches here, folks. Three, bam, bam, bam. There we go. Doggo wants attention. What? Even if someone did get the 5 million, would the AI be that Evan C is still active and alive? I'd have to talk with everybody else on there. It's mostly a joke. But I'm sure if you were like an actual content creator, like we would we would very much talk about it. Do you like the leaves drop sticks? I kind of do. I actually don't mind it. It meant that when like Sausage and I were starting Skyblock, like we had one less, like we had 2 less pieces of wood that needed to be crafted away into whatchamacallits, sticks. We saved 2 pieces of wood because we got some sticks off of our first tree. Do you know Slind? He has streamed a bunch for his 5K plus hours single players. I'm not familiar with him. I am I don't know many Minecrafters that are like Twitch streamers. I'm not very knowledgeable on the Twitch stream side of things. I think one of the few people that I watch, or probably the only like Twitch only people that I watch is, wow, I forgot this one too, would be Drath and Stenos are probably the 2 like where a majority of their content is on Twitch of like Minecrafters that I watch. Most people I watch are majority on the YouTube side because I find it very hard for me personally to find somebody on Twitch that I enjoy to watch a lot and don't get annoyed by. I get annoyed very easily by Twitch streamers. It's back to that whole picky thing. Only for now. I don't know, Drath, if you keep up with Darnie's farts, I'm sticking into Stenos' streams. Feels proud right now. Changing the volume. I come to your streams to be relaxed, to be able to focus on what I'm doing, not listen to just fart sounds, fart sounds, fart sounds. How often is Skyblock coming out? Saturdays and Wednesdays, we're thinking. No hate though, Dreth. Just funny. I think it's hilarious, which is why I did it when I rated you and then had to leave. I was just like, haha! Somebody else can suffer by listening to the farts. I understand where you're coming from. I only watch you because you have chill stream so I can put it on second monitor. How do you feel about 1.16 being in the development stages? Please bring 1.16 soon. I appreciate the bug fixes from 1.15. I very much appreciate everything Mojang does. I think they're doing a great job with Minecraft right now. I have no hard feelings at all towards what Minecraft is. But I wish I had stuck with 1.14 instead of moved to 1.15, just because Bees being the one content update behind this one, they don't interest me. I'm not interested by Bees or any of the blocks that Bees bring. I don't find them very useful for my current build style or anything of that sort, so it's not something that really largely interests me or anything like that. So I kind of felt it was a bit of a waste for a full update. So the sooner 1.16 gets here, the sooner I am updating to that. I am honestly playing with the idea of actually updating like to snapshots of it, because if replay mod isn't coming out anytime soon, then like there's not much I'm really waiting for inside of this world. We're just gonna do this and put those in there. There's the mending book we found last stream. I'm clearing this out right now so we can fill in the last trees inside this little spot. One bug fix and 80 more show up. Yeah. 1.15 was a little disappointing. Yeah, I appreciate the bug fixes that they did do. Ghost blocks seem to be pretty much resolved 90% of the time. They don't show up as much. Will this be the last footage from this village? We'll keep working on the area on stream. What we'll do with mountain building stuff. But as far as building and videos, it's basically done. Did they sign you done already? Oh, very cool, Drath. Oh, Drath, are you talking about? You just changed this, son? I might have to look at that one. I kind of like the boxiness of this one, though. I kind of like how boxy it is. But I think the one you just sent me on Discord would look much better with custom skies than this thing does. Do I want to do? Do I want to do... I kind of want to do another spruce tree in here. I think otherwise it'd be a little weird looking. Let's do a spruce tree. That's fine. 2, 3... 2, 3... 1, 2, then 1, and 2. 2, 3, 4, 1. Bam! Right there. Got it. Fancy Swift. Just realized I screwed up my current build. Rip. Oh, Bugaboo. I'm sorry. If anything, TNT, if you light off one at a time, it gives full drop. It'll break every block and give all of the drops back. Could be fun to destroy your build and get all your resources. Just saying, it's an option now. TNT is a worthwhile way of demolishing builds and retaining resources. How long do you typically stream for? It depends on the day. Usually 3 to 3.5 hours. Today we started a little early, so we'll probably go another hour and a half. I've been kind of enjoying the starting earlier and going a little bit longer, but it all depends on like how my video schedule is going for that time period before I'm able to figure out if I'm actually, oops, didn't mean to fall there. Because for me, videos obviously have priority. I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. Twitch is just an added extra for y'all. Just kind of a fun place we can come here and hang out. So as long as my videos and everything are done, then it gives me time where I can mess around with Twitch streaming. So thankfully, tomorrow's video is already done, and Wednesday's video is actually already done as well, which meant that I could jump on the stream early today, which was kind of fun. It's not always going to be super early. Oh, that was the last of the spruce leaves. But I'm gonna try every once in a while and get a little bit more stream time in and make these a little bit more European friendly. I know still even at this time it's probably not the best, but doesn't TNT also despawn drops? It does. So if you set off one at a time or set them off farther enough away from each other, make them all explode at the same time, then you're good. Gotta go catch you on the flip side. Hey, Vulcaner, have a good one, alright? But yes, TNT, if there's an item on the ground, like, if you lit TNT off next to that fence, it would destroy the fence. Yes, I understand the texture's wrong. I'm working on it. Been lazy, okay? I'm very lazy. I haven't done it yet. Oops. Oh, what? I'm holding a pickaxe. It's like, why am I trying to eat my fish? Because I'm not trying to place anything. Look at all these trees! Look at all of them! We've done this today. That's pretty sweet. I mean, that's sweet. I finished up the magic stream, then a creeper spawns and blows it up. That's happened many a time. I just terraformed the area, but hey, why not do it again? House will go boom boom. Have fun with the boom booms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you get ever bored of building all those trees? I do when it's just me. That's why I really enjoy doing them on stream. Like, the tree building and like the naturifying and all that stuff and like making this whole area look pretty very much is going to be stream projects moving forwards, and probably the mountain building, at least until replay mod gets fixed, if somebody ever picks it up again. So we will see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's literally all I have. Okay, well. Whoopsies! This is going to be a derpy little broken one, because I don't want to make more fences just to have this. What can I do here? That's fine. That'll that'll do. That'll do. There we go. That's that whole section of the forest completed. Look at it from back here. Oh, that's so nice. I really like that. That's awesome. Oh, that makes me happy. Eventually the ground's all gonna look like this here too. Like where it's the snow and podzol and coarse dirt and everything. I'm kind of curious to see how much of that stuff we have, because I would almost like to get that done today. What's the number one thing you're hoping for 116? I'm personally hoping for the new plants we'll be getting from it. That and the world beneath, though I feel like it's kind of an inside joke. Yeah, I don't know about the world beneath. I'm looking forward to the new Nether update stuff. And everything coming there. The new...
Hey mate, trees are looking great. Keep up the hard work. When's your B-Day so I can give a better gift?
Skinny Man, thank you so very much for the 4,000 bits, dude. I appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying all the tree building. My birthday is in August though, so we'll probably do a birthday stream. So, but we're We are about that far away from the birthday as we can get right now. I appreciate the support, though. Thank you very much. But yeah, 116, the new Netherwart forests, where they have the red and blue Netherwart trees. I'm very much looking forward to those. My wife and I have been playing in One World for 2 years now, and I've been thinking of creating some content in the future, not for fame or money, but maybe a small community. Would you recommend YouTube rather than Twitch? Got any tips? I would say, Nuddles, pick whichever you find that you would enjoy more and be more consistent with. Because Twitch can be hard if, say, so with Twitch, if you want to do Twitch as the way to build your community, you probably want to do everything on Twitch, which can be hard because, say, like, there's a night where, like, you and your wife are playing in the world together, for example, and you hit a night where you're just like, you know what? Neither of us want to stream. Neither of us want to do any of this thing. So we're just going to play and have fun in our world. And that's what we're going to do tonight. And which is totally fine. Like, totally good to do. But, like, if you did that on Twitch and then you streamed the next day, people would be like, what the heck happened here? What did we miss? Why did we miss so much? Like, why weren't you streaming it? Whereas YouTube, you can literally be, hey, everybody. You just record a clip of, hey, everybody, I got tired. I didn't want to record it. So let's do a quick tour on everything that happened last night. Might be an easier way to go. But also YouTube is a little bit less forgiving when you start a brand new world or when you start YouTube on an existing project. YouTube can be a little harsh on that. So it kind of comes down to whichever you're looking for the most. If you want to actively do it, Twitch might be better with the existing project, or YouTube would be better with like a fresh one. So maybe you and your wife like start a second world that's for like the YouTube content creation side of things, and maybe you have like a main world that's like your hobby hangout, just the two of you world. But your birthday's in 3 days. Happy early birthday, dude. He built one long time ago when he built the church in his first village update. What? Built a cemetery in either cities. We have one. Kind of got just one of them though. Okay, how much coarse dirt? We got 2 stacks of that. We've got another stack in here. We've got some of those. How much podzol do I have? It's not looking good, friends. I swear I have chests around here somewhere that have all this stuff in it. There we go. I was like, I think I have more. Let's get some podzol out. And then what's in here? Nothing we really need. There's a lot of sticks though. That's all dark oak. I want to restart playing Minecraft. I don't know what to do and how to keep interested in the game. Well, Jimbalio, I got a video coming out for you tomorrow morning, or 10:45 a.m. Pacific time. What are you doing right now? We're gonna go do a little bit more terraforming work. I'm trying to get my inventory here a little bit more together than what we have, but this is probably fine. Let's do that, and then let's take our white shulker boxes that we had on us for our snowy stuff, take those with us, and we'll be fine. This will be good. Missing out on this premium offer? What? How do you recommend starting a channel? Create one. Create one and upload a video. It's as simple as that. Find what you enjoy doing. If whatever your hobby is, find a way that you could turn that into what you do on YouTube. That's the way you're going to be the most successful, and for the long term on YouTube, is you got to find out what you can stick with. So if you want to start YouTube, if you want to do all that stuff, commit. What I did and what worked for me is I committed to doing 6 months of creating videos, uploading to YouTube, where I was going to upload at least 1 video per week for the entire 6 months, and then realize if I love it or if I don't want to do it anymore. And for me, it came down to, obviously I'm still here, so I really loved it. And I found myself uploading 2 to 3 videos a week for the first 6 months. And all of that was learning how to edit, learning how to be better, and learning how I want to present myself online. Like, I don't have my old videos on my YouTube channel anymore. I deleted all of them because I a little embarrassed by it, to be honest. It's the main reason, but they were bad. So, oh, we forgot oak leaves. We need those for sure. What do you recommend to someone who does YouTube for a living in 2020 now that COPA has taken effect? Hasn't affected me at all, Pika fan. Very so worried about you saying you made YouTube your job around this. Yeah, Pika fan, I've actually had 0 issues with COPA this entire time. COPA, I've talked about it a few times, but COPA was something that was talked up like insane because people wanted to cause drama and get more views on their YouTube videos so that they could make more money. But COPA does not affect nearly as many people as the internet made it seem like it was going to affect. So I appreciate your concern with it, but I've been totally fine. January is a slow month regardless. Just January revenue is lower, which is why I've been streaming more, just more consistently at least. So, but everything else has been good. COPA hasn't had any effect on me. I used to just do just a couple of videos when I was playing SP, but I don't have a channel now, not yet. You need to make endless shulker. The endless shulker box. Should we see our map? All that right there. That's all. Ooh, our road's not even. None of that stuff's in there. That's very out of date. Ooh. Oh, it's all of this. All of that is. Ooh, can we update these real fast? So we're definitely gonna need you. No, we won't actually. Gonna need you. Gonna need you. We're gonna need you. Okay. We'll take. Let's go take these. Update them right now. Then we can go to. I'll see the video in the afternoon because your videos come at 6 p.m. in Portugal. Yeah, I did a video talking about like how to kind of get started with building a Minecraft world around. Say you want to build your world around like villages and everything like that. So I did a video really talking about like in depth about how to do those types of things. I think you'll find it useful though. Look at all those trees we added. Then this is actually a good way to see if there's any bare spots in there that we need to fill in, but I kind of want to just fill in the bare spots with a lot of snow. Copa is shutting down my channel. Yeah, Sausage sounds too much like Donkey from Shrek, so they decided to flag him as child friendly. So everybody, please, if you want to see Mythical Sausage do more stuff, he's gonna be starting to sound very, very angry and swear a lot. So, you know, make sure you like get that there. I'm happy that you came full time. You made a heartwarming video. Your content is lovely. Thank you. Yeah, it was very cool. Or it is. It still is. It still is very cool to have this opportunity. 4 stacks of oak leaves should be enough. Yeah, so everybody who is only seeing the streams and everything, this is my port city that we're building here. It's all a bunch of houses that are slowly building an entire city, along with entire farming area, along with custom mountains. We're kind of doing everything here besides redstone. How's I know Bubbles didn't have to go to the vet. I can't remember your other pup's name. How are they doing? Got all their checkup? And hey Nash, how you doing? Sorry for missed you earlier. Good to see ya. Everybody's hanging out in here. So Sausage, are we still meeting up for the super secret things on Sourceblock tomorrow? We got all the super secret things happening on Sourceblock that we gotta meet up and talk about. Okay, so first step here, everybody, is underneath all of the spruce trees, we're gonna add in a little bit of podzol around all of them. Baby Jesus is good to go. Body's ready. All right, cool. Super secret Sourceblock things happening tomorrow, everybody. We missed this one. Okay. This gives a little bit of a way that we can make it look like some plants are or the trees are decaying a little bit and some pine needles are dropping off with all of the weather and everything. It'd be heavy and damp and a lot would be falling down. So it gives a nice little way to show it. Bubbles is great. Just took my other dog a baby in for some scenes. Okay. Gotcha. Do you have any more cities, or is the North Village Papyrus in the port city? We also have very far south. We did a 1.14 village remake. I'm looking for my bed. It's not over here. There's one in here though. So we've got the village remake. We've got Papyrus. We've got the desert city. We've got this Nordic mountain village. We've got the 114 village remake way down south. We've got the ruined village right next to Papyrus. We've got a ruined castle and ancient like ruins of like what was an old village. Those are kind of the same ones. And then we have like a big old archaeological dig site where our IKEA wandering trader villagers are. So there's a lot of different stuff. The world tour is going to be very fun to do. It's going to be a long one. I gotta chat with my guest and make sure that like, hey, should we do a two-parter for this? Just so you know, this is everything that's here. It's been 270 episodes almost. A wee bit of Podzol. Just a wee bit of Podzol over here. Just got a little bit of Podzol. Make sure you got your double dirt down here, though, because you don't want to be falling into the void while you're doing this, and this way you can get your layer of grass back. See, like that. You need the double dirt. Can't be falling down here into the void, man. July 1.16. Can't wait for that world tour, I guess. Shush, sausage. Nobody knows. And there it goes. There it's gone. I haven't announced it anywhere. Do you have any predictions on when you think 116? July sounds about right, I hope. I'm thinking an early summer release. I don't know quite July, but I'm thinking an early summer release. Because snapshots are supposed to start here soon, but I think with all the overhaul of what they're doing with these piglins and everything and the new nether stuff, I think it's going to take them a long time to get that right. So I'm a little worried, to be honest. I'm a little worried to see where they take it. Wait, you guys think I want to do another video series with Sausage? Come on, we already are doing everything on Source Block, and now we have a Skyblock together? Sausage and I need a little space sometimes, everybody. We can't do everything together. What's the purpose of redeeming 777? You just redeem 777 points. You give them back to the points gods for 777. Yeah, Sausage and I have done world tours for each other, actually. Way back when, I think you're still using Germsy's boy, Little Taste of Germ, last time I toured your world, so it's it's been a while. The World Tour guest roster has been legendary so far. It has. It's been a good one. We've got Pixel Riffs. You had... Wow, I'm blanking on his name. Oh my gosh. He was on Decidedly Vanilla with us. What was his name? Starts with an S. Wells Knight's, yeah, Wells Knight's been on here. I was trying to remember a different person. Found you through Pixar's? Awesome. Pixar's a great dude. He's a good guy. Who else has been in there? I feel like I'm missing one. Silent Whisper, no. British guy. Oh, wow, I feel so bad. Smithers, yeah, Jancy and Smithers boss were the other two. It's like I can't remember. Super Taco, you have a good one. Thanks for hanging today, dude. I was like Smithers. I was thinking it was like a. I was like man. No, it's not a man. It's a. Should get Mumbo. I'll be next on the chopping block of the bringing everybody from Hermitcraft slowly to tour my world, because apparently they're the gods of Minecraft. I'm still trying to rope down Scar. I feel like that for me, if I can get Scar to come over here and tour with me, I would be like, yes, I've officially made it. No, we're out of Podzol. That's all we had. No, we can't get the last trees. What am I gonna do? It's fine. When are you posting Skyblock episodes? Saturdays and Wednesdays. We'll have to rediscuss on the time though, because Sausage here posted early again. So we'll see. But it'll be Saturdays and Wednesdays for the foreseeable future for Skyblock. Oh, I'm walking into things. Okay, now that we got a little bit of Podzol down here, let's start adding in some bushes. Just dotting them around, random. Called out. He even messaged me and woke me up Saturday morning while I was still asleep. And the first thing I wake up to is a message from Sausage saying, oops, I accidentally released it earlier. I got the time wrong. You should just release yours now. It's like, here we go again. I think from now on, the key is that Sausage picks the time that we release the videos. And I'm just like, okay, this is what we're doing. Somehow he still releases an hour early. I'm just giving you a hard time, though. Yeah, I know Scar isn't doing too well. I'm hoping he feels better soon. It sounds like whatever it is has been, as he called it, could be his new normal, which is a real big bummer to hear. That guy's an amazing content creator and deserves it all. Not the bad things. Like, it deserves it all in like a positive light. Clearly, both of you need to move to the Midwest to fix the time zone issues. That's could be an option. No. I think I would really not like living in the Midwest. It's so flat. It's so flat. I don't do with flat very well. I like looking around and seeing mountains. Hence the reason why I'm building them in Minecraft. I hope he's good. He's been pretty rough lately. Yeah. Where are you from? What? I live in Seattle. I'm on the West Coast. I'm a West Coast baby. Seattle. I've been Seattle for life, actually. Y'all see B-Dubs call it Germ? Yeah, I think it was just a bit of a misunderstanding on both sides. I chatted with Germ a little bit. It sounds like things are fine now. That's fine. Or did I chat with him? I think somebody, maybe Sausage, you talked to him? I don't remember. But it sounds like they were able to work things out and figure out where the issues were lying. But he's such a talented artist, though. I'm excited to see what he can do when he's pursuing his own stuff. That's a leaf on my head. Like, was it a bummer to have that happen? Yeah, but, I mean... Okay, we got a good amount of bushes out here now. Got a couch and cotton. What's that? CT. Where's CT? How am I going blank on that abbreviation? Can't wait to see his revamp pack he's working on now. Yeah, should be cool. Gonna play Minecraft when I get home if I'm not exhausted. There you go. Keep that Minecraft vibe rolling. I'm gonna probably get off Minecraft after this tonight. My girlfriend and I started watching The Newsroom recently. It's pretty funny, actually. Central Time? Oh, yeah. I thought it was like a city. I was like, what city would be CT? I don't know. Or a state. I was like, I don't know anything. Hesitating to post anything without shaders. Jess, you want the tip? You want the hot tips on how to post things without shaders? I can show you right now. Let's get ourselves a little bit of height here. So maybe we're standing up here. We're looking at this thing. Say we want to get like a cool pic of it. Crank that FOV down to like 40. We're good right there. And just go to video settings and drop that brightness all the way down to moody. And it's getting to be nighttime at the exact same time I did that. But drop that brightness all the way down to moody and you can get a pretty cool effect. No! No! Let me sleep! Have they fixed the transparent texture bug? They have not. Also, yeah, you can take it into, after you do that with the moody brightness, then take it into Photoshop or GIMP or whatever photo editing tool you have, increase the contrast into it and add some vibrance. That's how you can do it. Like, look at that right there. Like that versus that. It's just a little bit of a lighting difference in like these planks down here and like the stuff back there, especially under the trees, makes a huge difference. Gotta go now, 2 a.m. Hey, Nuddles, you have a good night, all right? Post-process and Photoshop seems like cheating. Okay, not too cheaty. Have you ever followed anybody on Instagram? That's the Instagram model way of life. Post-process, editing, everything. Doesn't Instagram also have like its own in-photo or in-app photo editing features? Don't they do that? Or am I going crazy? Okay, now we can get to the next part where we bring all of this coarse dirt that we have around us and just spam it all over the place and make some big old pockets. And then also we can bring in a lot of this. And then do a little bit of stuff. Yeah, dang it. With Insta, it's all about the tag. Go tag crazy so the most people can see it. Yeah. Exactly. I'm still debating if I want to do the Instagram side of things. I haven't decided yet if I wanna jump on that Instagram Minecraft game or not. I'm kind of happy with just the Twitters being my social media for the whip. You should just post all the pics. Got to get a good post cycle going. It would be kind of fun to do it as like a way of announcing like teasers for upcoming builds and things. I think that's what I would use Instagram for. Seems like Instagram is way more active than Twitter nowadays anyways, so I should probably not be the old man and stick with the times. I really should have done this part before we built all the trees, because this is going to be a pain in the butt. Pro whip. What texture pack are you using? It's my own. Vinster, if you do exclamation point texture pack, you can get a link to the download. Twitter is better. I don't know if Twitter's better. In 4 days into making an inefficient creeper farm look like a steampunk airship. Ooh, nice. Insta grew pretty quick, jumped from 3K to almost 50K in a few months recently. Wow. Congrats on that. Let's do this, and we can make these. Maybe this can be a little bit of a spot like that. That can be fine right there. I just got my Twitter up about a month ago. On the anime side of things. What does the Tour of the World award mean? Do we just join the world or is it a stream tour? So if y'all want to check out like a specific spot in the build while we're here on stream or something like that, and you want to go see something, like, I don't know, maybe this old ancient Ice Spikes build somewhere. This fabled foot build that nobody has ever been able to locate. Then we could, for just a few channel points, we could get out there and go check them all out. I've really moved into like terraforming side as doing like just a bunch of these big splotches and just making them look like they're interconnected. And I really kind of like it, like big like streaks, like using like a much thicker brush than I used to use. And I really have been enjoying the look of it. Okay. Let's do you. I know this is gonna like really distort the pathway, but I'm just hoping that like not having snow on the pathway is what's gonna kind of lead people down to the ruined shrine. But it's also kind of like it's the path through the woods that maybe doesn't get covered too often. So it'll be fine. Do you like the look of Podzol? I do. I think it's a fine block. You just need to find the good purpose to use it. But like that right there, like this kind of like little glimpse you see from like here, all that's kind of what the end result is going to be here. I need to come back in later and bring in some like little bits of grass and ferns and like the tall grass and ferns and stuff. So maybe one day. The song is Nikozilla by Different Heaven. Oh. Ain't that neat? Add some stone trapdoors. Then you can make Patrick's house in the snow, or in the snow, and Bikini Bottom. Just have a stone trapdoor. Yeah. Is this snow not snowy enough for you all? Am I not snow? Is my snow not snowy enough? Is that the problem? My snow just isn't snowy enough over here. Let's see how it is. Need pet foxes? I've been thinking about bringing a few up here and just like making them loose, but I'd be so worried they would fall over the edge of the custom terrain and just die. Minecraft AI is probably not the best, and I would be worried that they would just fall to their death many times. I've seen pigs do it, and I don't think the fox would be much different. I will say though, I'm really considering, as far as like this back stuff, of like doing just like the terrain down here, so like when you're walking on the pathway you can see the custom terrain, but like so we need to get like a lot of these upper areas, but like not doing all the way back. I feel like we could save a lot of time and only detail the like useful areas that you actually would be walking through. But then I'd also be like, man, I could have done a better job here. I should probably take the time to actually finish it. That's why you need leads. I don't want to keep them tight on leads though. I feel like it's supposed to be friends. Okay. I guess we probably should fill in most of these open spots. Because especially when we're looking at it from like above or from the map or something, you'd definitely be able to tell. So we can come through right now and just get a bunch of these path blocky bits in here. Because I really like this color. This like lighter browny tanny color that we get from the path blocks is really cool. I like that a lot. I wish the grass could be like that color by default up here. Makes it look like it's almost like a frosty bit of something. What do you think frogs would drop if they could drop stuff? I was thinking like slime balls or something, but I guess pandas do that now. Maybe we'll get frog legs as an alternative to rabbit's feet. Let's go sleep. The goat. I'm excited for the mountain goats. I think those would be fun to add into our mountain range here. I hope that they don't fall to their death very often because they'd be really cool to have up here. Mountains did win, so we're good on mountains. So Crazy Cat, you are all good. PB&J wraps before, like on a wrap instead of bread. I think I have, maybe. I hope they scream. Just yelling goats. They're just violently screaming goats. That would be so funny. Oh, that'd be hilarious. What is a flipper snapper? You can be your own flipper snappers, whatever you want it to be. Okay, more junk in our inventory. Oh, we still have this whole side to do. Lame. Okay, well, let's get over here to a little bit like this. That's an extra block. And let's right here looks great for a bunch of snow, right? Yeah, totally makes sense. Didn't look above me at all, but we are adding a big snow area right here. Definitely not just trying to clear a spot of my inventory. Nope. I bet I'm gonna be a flipper snapper. Congrats, Cheesy Nugget. You are now a flipper snapper. You can do whatever you would like. Think the goats will be able to jump like foxes? Yeah. I'm excited for the new mountains though. I'm curious to see what they look like. I'm very, very curious to see how they do these new mountains. I'm really hoping that they don't look similar to mine and they're much more of a fantasy aspect and kind of like the Shattered Plateau stuff, but just like even crazier with like a bunch of snow on top. I feel like that would be really sick. Like that would be much more interesting to me than like having just some like generically not humanistic, but like real world-esque looking mountains. Like that for me is kind of like a but like if they made it like very fantasy-ish, I think that'd be like the cool way to do it. Yeah, Swift, what I miss? Lord Hawk, we built a bunch of trees today. And now we are working on doing a little bit of groundwork detail underneath said trees that we built. It's all coming together now. Just kind of running around, plotting some snow in here. Just doing little bits. Doing little things like this. There we go. There's a lot. Probably a variation of amplified terrain. Yeah. I feel like it won't be that different than what's already in Minecraft. I just think they won't look like the extreme hills that we have right now that are considered mountains. Because, like, these arguably are mountains, right? Like these are mountains. You can't really argue with it. They very much look and feel like mountains. But these are mountains in Minecraft right now. Like, that's what I have on mine. This right here, we are in the wooded mountain biome. This is apparently a mountain in Minecraft. Our mountain in Minecraft doesn't go above 116 blocks. And then you have trees on top of it. But like 116 is the highest that the mountain goes. And those are other mountains. They look pretty bad. Like, let's be honest. Mountains in Minecraft. Like, that one, okay. Like, that looks okay. But like, where's the height? We need more height to our mountains. They should go up to like 200. Not, let's see, like this is probably one of the higher points of these mountains over here. 221. Actually, that's probably the highest right over there. But regardless, kind of proves the point of we need new mountains. That's a cool little flower forest over here. Wait, look at all those too tall flowers. Ooh. That snow isn't snowy at all. These are extreme mountains, everybody. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better. All these trees in here, brand new as of last week. Look at this. Look at this. Nope. Okay. Look at that village, forest thing. This is what we've accomplished over the last little bit, everybody. The last month and a half or so, we've been able to do all this. I will tell y'all what, though. I'm going to go refill my water real fast. I'll be right back with y'all. We can take a nice little gander here at our village. Sorry, everybody. Oh, God. I left Sausage in charge again. Coda is actually a little under the weather right now, so I think unfortunately today, if anybody redeems the Coda wrangling, it's gonna have to be for the next stream when he's feeling better. But unfortunately, the little pupper is not doing too hot right now. He like ate something weird at the dog park on Saturday, and he's been a little off since. So he's kind of taking a little bit of a down day. He barely got up yesterday. He didn't eat anything. He's looking much better today. We went on a walk, so I know we don't need to like rush him to the vet or anything, but he's kind of down for the count right now. But yeah, sorry to drop that one on y'all, but we're back. We're gonna be doing a little bit of stuff. I got about 20 minutes or so here until I gotta get out of here. Baby? No, my dog. My dog. He is my baby, but he's also a dog. He's my pupper. I knew something was wrong with you. Yes. Yeah, Nash, I'm sure you're right there with the little puppy. We, my girlfriend and I, multiple times yesterday, were like, do we take him to the vet? Do we just go straight to the emergency room? Or do we just, like, and I kept being like, no, like, he's fine. He's just sleeping. He's not, like, in pain. He did throw up, like, 6 times yesterday, though. That was fun to clean up. Woke up and just, like, walked out of the bedroom, walked into the kitchen, and was like, oh, it's gonna be a great day. There's throw up everywhere. Great. And he got it on the carpet. I've reached prime dog father-ness, though, where it's just like, all right, I know what I'm doing. Just I got this down by now. I could just pick this all up and just throw it away and clean it up. Hey, love your channel. Same with Sausage and the other. You guys inspire me. Hey, Snowman's boy, thanks so much for hanging out today. Let's see if we can't get out of here and go find a bed real fast. Ow. Okay. Ow. Bad call. Breaking the ankles. Please tell me you relax all the time. I would say I have. I would say my girlfriend has not. Not in a, she's very the caring mother about him. It's not a bad thing at all. So, I think it's just the personality of the individual about so. It's probably like what everybody says, like with your first kid, you're like, oh my god, nothing can happen to them. If they get a scratch on their head, they're gonna die. And then your second kid, you're like, all right, well, maybe they should just not do anything too crazy. And by like the third kid, most people are just like, you want to jump off the bridge? At least just wear a helmet, but just go jump off the bridge. Feel like that'd be the same with like getting a second dog or anything. You're like, yeah, they are a little breakable, like, or they're not that fragile, like they can be idiots. Nash will forever be level 1000 anxiety with the puppy. Yeah. Well, because you're over in Hawaii, right? So aren't there a bunch of extra shots that dogs have to get to be over there and like go outside and everything like that? I feel like I read that somewhere. Is that still a thing? Father at 5 here, and I tell you, they just tack on after 3. Hey, Jetta, thanks so much for hanging out today. You have a good one, all right? Appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out here. Yeah, my dog's not allowed outside at all until 4 months old. Wow. The giant Komodo dragons will eat them. Leave the dogs inside. They have to get the shots where they have the Komodo dragon repellent on them. A kimono dragon. Is it Komodo or Komodo? Komodo. I don't know. I love how when somebody says father of 5, that like in today's age, like that is like an acceptable thing to be like, oh yeah, no, I have 5 dogs. Whereas like I feel like 10 years ago they've been instantly everybody been like, oh yeah, kids. Komodo. Okay, I thought it was kimono. Kimono is the garment, right? It's like the robe. I feel like a robe isn't the right word for it, but person one, watch out, there's a dangerous owler on your person too. Who? Sausage is wrapped in his kimono, sitting at his computer watching Twitch streams. Got it. It's like it's little pigs in a blanket. When Optifine comes out, will you have connected grass or keep the grass as it is now? I'll probably build in connected grass because I like that more than regular grass. Or I might just revert to that and add a second download that keeps this one in here. So, I don't know. I prefer connected grass over this with the brown on the side. I think it looks a little bit better. So, I don't know. I have not really thought that far yet. I did start thinking about it earlier today, but I haven't decided yet. Both legs up on my desk, sipping green tea. Donald ducking. Peace and keep up the videos to all of you. You guys are the reason I still exist. Hey, Snowbants. Thank you for that. Hope everything's going well for you, dude. You have a good evening. Okay, let's do that. Get a little bit more of this junk in here. Filling in random blocks all over the place. It's fine. Y'all ever want to know how I do my terraforming texture variation? This is it. Randomly run around to a spot. Yeah, this looks like it needs this. Let's throw this in here. This is it. This is the big secret, everybody. This is how we do it. Something is very loud above me right now. Something is very, very loud above me. Either my neighbors got home or the roofers are still in full action up there. But it's almost 5:30 here. I feel like they'd be home by now. Or have left by now. There's a guy running for office in my district named Earl Grey, and it cracks me up. That's really funny. Better. In that case, it'd be okay. I feel like it'd be okay to be from the Tea Party. All right, there we go. Oh, that's a fire under my feet. That's starting to look a little bit better. We're getting a little bit more feeling into this one. I feel like there's a little bit more something going on with it. I need to get the snow on top of all these trees, but I'm gonna just do that later. That sounds like a good bored Sunday task. A good bored Sunday of I don't want to record anything, but I still should probably get some work done. Wait, what the heck? How do you get coarse dirt slabs? They are the petrified oak slabs. retextured to look like coarse dirt slabs, and then I use a data pack to give them a crafting recipes. It's great. Okay. What's your crafting recipe for it? Just 3 coarse dirt. Just the same way you'd make any other slab, just 3 coarse dirt across. So it'd just be like, just like 3 right like that, just in a crafting table. What's petrified oak? Petrified oak slab is the original slab inside of Minecraft, or the original wood slab inside Minecraft. It originally, if we go out of the texture pack, it looks like an oak slab. So like this is what it looks like by default inside of Minecraft, and this is what this build looks like by default inside of Minecraft. And it was required, you had to use a, whatchamacallit, you had to use a pickaxe in order to break it, because Notch decided way back when he originally wanted to add this, he gave it the same attributes as the other slabs that are in the game, which was cobblestone at the time. And so they, instead of fixing this and just converting this block to being a oak slab, like the wooden oak slab that we have now, they decided to just break this out of the game, leave it in there so it didn't mess up with any older things that people had already made, and then they just made this new slab. And then they made the new oak slab, and then this one has just been in the game forever, and Mojang just never took it out. They just left it in there forever. It's just like yeah, it's here. And so at this point, then people started finding that out and realizing that you could retexture it and do stuff like this with it. Now that data packs are a thing, and people have been doing it like crazy since. They should make pass slabs. I would really like that. Pass slabs would be cool. But that texture pack looks weird. It doesn't look bad in here necessarily without the texture pack. It definitely looks different though. Like here, let's do a quick walkthrough. Let's do a quick walkthrough without the texture pack. So you can't get it in vanilla survival. You can't unless you add a data pack to make the recipe for it, which can be done in any version of Minecraft, post 1.13 or Bedrock recents. Yeah, so this is what we look like before texture pack walking through here. We've got our nice creeper down here on our painting. It doesn't necessarily look bad. And coming up through here. Like my texture pack really doesn't change too much besides the leaves. The leaves are the big change probably, and the color of those things. A little bit less vibrant. Yeah, so there's that. Let's go sleep real fast. Where's our bed? There's our bed. Layered grass, dirt, gravel needs to be a thing. I don't know, man. I feel like that'd be crazy. That'd be hard to require to, because that would be the new norm for detailing and building things. Like that would be the new norm to smooth it all out with layers. Like how painful would that be for making a video when you're like, all right, here's my house, and all right, time to do some terraforming. Okay, I made 50,000 grass layers. Time to go smooth this all out. All right, now we do the tour, then we do the walk again, and now we got my texture back on. You'll see it looks a little bit different. Looks a little bit more bushy. The leaves are much fluffier. The flowers a little bit different. The colors on a lot of the crops and things are slightly tweaked. Be a little bit more darker and less of that vibrant Minecraft color that they have. But I think the big difference here is just the leaves. Like the leaves are the big difference here. The bushes. Bushy leaves equal yes. Yeah. So that's our big difference here, everybody. Mainly use your pack for the connect textures and custom leaves. Anything else OG clashes with my build, like the color glass? Yeah. So, Yeah, this is kind of what we have out here, though. I've been thinking about tweaking some of the colored glass stuff again. I really am thinking about bringing some back to just being the vanilla stuff in there. That hay bale texture is a lot better, too. Yeah, no, mine is a lot less saturated. That's kind of the big change that I had. But I've been thinking about... Because... Like, I've been thinking about honestly moving default glass back to just being the regular default glass. Because, like, white glass, this one right here, I love this. Like, this is my white glass. I absolutely love this one. You can see I use it very, very commonly. This is our lime. This is lime glass, which I use pretty commonly as well. There's yellow up there, which is pretty cool. We got some more white over here. And then light blue is this one, which, like, I really like this, and I kind of need it because I like to build on angles. But, like, I could totally be okay with just keeping the panes and changing this into, like, a light blue fog or something. But, like, this one right here, that's regular glass. I know it's kind of hard to see all the way down here. We're going to get a better view of it. I've had white glass on me this entire time. Like that. This is regular glass, and I'm really thinking about changing it back to just vanilla, because we get this, or we get... Sorry, white screen warning. We get that, which, like, that I'm honestly okay with. I really don't mind it. I think it actually looks pretty okay. I would be okay with moving back to that. White glass is awesome, yeah. I like it that you can also use it as like a wall inside of an Asian build. Like, it can kind of be that white paper wall that a lot of them would have. I'm trying to think of where I might have some gray. Clear glass isn't too bad. Default color ones are kind of painful. Yeah, I like when they have a little bit of substance to them, like a little bit more shape. But freaking Drath, I don't know if he's still in here. But he's been doing a lot of work with glass art recently, and I would love to be able to do some stuff like that. Cause, like, let's jump over into a Creative World real fast. How can you break scaffolding that fast? That's how you break scaffolding. Oh, I guess I was just standing on top of that. Welcome to my Creative World, everybody. This is my super flat where I do some planning for builds. But in my pack now, these are currently all the types of glass that I have. So, like, we have the regular that we're talking about. We have white, we have light gray, we got gray. Black is like a foggy one, which I really like. I'm thinking about making even, like, smoother. Right now there's a little bit of texture on it that you can see. If you look, like, really close to it, you can kind of see the texture. You probably can't on Twitch. But I'm thinking about changing that. But I really like the aspect of, like, this right here. Like, that's basically just black and darkness, and it's like all, you can barely see through that. Then we have brown, which is kind of just I don't know. Yellow, lime, green is currently like a lighter greeny color that can be used to make some cool watery, like green murky water stuff going on with it. This is pretty fun. Cyan's over here. Light blue. Blue is also foggy, just because I needed it. Magenta and red are also foggy, and pink now too. Red R, thank you so very much for the 4-month resub, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Hey, Cricket, how's it going? Never forget the snow build. Ugh. Just gonna leave that right there. But anyways, I've been thinking about changing either this one or this one over to, well, one I want to take and bring them a little bit closer in between each other, because I feel like they serve the same purpose. Because, like, if we just had, like, maybe the big reason for not having it is you can do windows like that, which can be kind of cool. Something like that works, and you grab some Just to make a super quick one, let's do you and you, and we do like something like this. Like that kind of can work for it there, but like you could do that with panes too. Like you don't need this. So I've been thinking about taking all of the gray, like the darker gray, lightening it up and creating like another one of these foggy ones, but just have like a lighter gray, like not quite as light as that, but not quite as dark as that, maybe more towards this side, or doing like this one and then lightening that one up a lot better. So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm stuck at right now. Is I really want to add another fog block into here so we can have more of that stuff because I want to work with it more. But I also feel like I need to like fix some of these, like this pink one. That needs to be toned down. That is a bright pink. But like the red was cool to add in and everything. But like if we had that as like a light gray fog, we could just surround our mountain peak with like a little rim of that. And it would look super cool. Been here for like 2 hours without saying anything. Deep lurk. Nice. Very, very cool. I kind of wish your glass panes textures were their own blocks, so maybe calling it something like decorated glass. I wish that too, Pika fan. I wish we could have both. Honestly, just clean the house on the full glass blocks. Definitely keep most of the panes, but seem way more. They seem way more used. Yeah, I just love doing windows. Like you probably saw. Do I have any over here? I love doing bay windows, which kind of like comes out a bit. I'm trying to find an example one. Here you go. There's my test plot for source block. There's the test plot for the mob farm that we built, or the creeper farm. Maybe I don't have a bay window in here. We can jump back into the actual world, I guess. Yeah, I definitely don't have one. Nope. There's all my random designs of things. When do you think your pack will be updated with vertical planks from half slabs? I'm hoping by the end of this week. Ooh, everything's loading in here. Do I have a bay window up here? The problem is that I build a lot of diagonal buildings as well, so I can't always use panes for windows because I use a lot of windows like this. So I can't change all the full blocks to fog, otherwise it's going to look weird. It's going to mess up a lot of existing stuff. As a horizontal glass pane. Like, oh yeah, here we go. Here's the bay windows I use. So like these are panes on the sides, and that middle one is a full block, so it kind of looks like it rounds itself. So it's like coming out, rounding, and going back in. It's just kind of a cool way to make your windows stick out a little bit further. I don't really want to ruin those, so I'm thinking for a lot of the ones I do take, we got to make sure that we take everything. Oh, here's using a little bit of light gray glass, but like that's just barely anything down here on the bottom. Still need to do the interiors here. Bay windows are OP. Like you just add one, like there we go. There's two. There's a third one up there. I'm lagging a lot. Wow, my frames are only down at 30. What the heck? Trying to load in everything. So I don't really want to screw up too much of like the existing builds, because I know a lot of people built a lot of stuff with my pack, and they would probably be a little upset if I ruined a lot of their builds. So the windows and the glass stuff might be stuck, so I might have to reserve some of those types of things for when we're working on source block and whatnot. Diagonal panes. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, you could do that with connected textures, right? Yeah, you can do that with connected textures. Anywhere I can get instruction on make your banner designs? No, I'm sorry. I don't save them. I make them once and then I kind of forget about it. I couldn't even explain how to make them again, probably. I'd have to mess around with it for a long time, so let's hope I don't use them all or lose them. I know, I have one blue window, right? It's totally means that it has to be kept everywhere. Look at these mountains, though. Just look at this start to appear in the background now. Like, when you get across this area, I can't wait for Optifine to get a longer render distance. Oh, it's so good. Imagine when they like go all the way across there. Oof. It's gonna be good. What screen filmer do you use? Recording, I use OBS for YouTube videos, and I use Streamlabs OBS for the Twitch streams. We need to come down here and build some trees in this area too. We gotta do something with this. All right. I think unfortunately it's actually time for me to get out of here for the night. I'm starting to feel very hungry, and I can smell food cooking away, which means I think it's dinner time, everybody. So I got to jump out of here and do some stuff before that. But let's take one last look at what we're doing up here. Whenever you're straight up building the Alps in Minecraft. Oh, we need to still do that. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesday's stream, and then we can do Friday's stream. It's like building up those. I don't know. We will find out. Ow. Ooh, no, Friday. Ooh, Friday. I don't know if I can stream. We got a event that we're going to at 6, so we'll see, because it's 5:40 right now. That's on Friday, so we'll see on that. We might do a really early stream, or it depends on video stuff for that. Maybe we'll just do 2 streams this week. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna have to do it. Thank you everybody so very much for hanging with me today. Let's move on and do the good Twitch Samaritan thing and go raid somebody. Who can we find that we can raid and say hello to? Who is still streaming today? I see Stenos is streaming, but we raid him all the time. I want us to share the love here a little bit more. Who do we do it? Who do we want to go for? Can you do a cleanup stream, make a few custom trees? There are normal trees, extend the map, etc. Maybe. You know what? I don't know. Let's go look at Minecraft in general. Let's see who we can go find somebody. Let's go find somebody to go stream or go raid. Find somebody small. Da, 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 da. Who do we got? Who do we got? Yeah, I know I'm taking a second here. I'm trying to go down. I love raiding smaller streamers. And just like jumping in a random stream and just raiding everybody. And just like with a big audience. I think it's hilarious. I loved when it happened to me, so I love sharing that with other people. Exactly, sharing the love. Gotta find somebody. Anybody know small streamers who are on right now that you all know? Who do we see? But if I can't find somebody here, we'll just raid Stenos. All right, I can't find anybody down there that looks like somebody that I recognize the name of. So we're just gonna go ahead and raid Stenos again. Thank y'all so very much for hanging with me. Let's just raid Stenos, get out of here. I gotta run. So thank y'all so very much. He's pushing me apart. Yeah. Let's do this one. Stenos' small stimulus. Yeah. He's in Stenos' stream team. All right, everybody, join in on this raid. Flip raid in the chat. Spam your flip pog champs if you got them. All that cool stuff. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. You all have a fantastic night. I'll catch you all later.
There we go. Move it all down by 1.